Invictus with Sub-Commandant Morlock in command of the Invictus.
You done?
Yep, over to you.
If you've got Ensemble to Oblivion, Invictus, please report. Otherwise, I'll find you a seat.
Yep, over to you.
If you've got Ensemble to Oblivion, Invictus, please report. Otherwise, I'll find you a seat.
Oh.
Yep.
Is that it? Xavier, you're on Oblivion, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is that the... You're not. Everyone here hasn't got the sun. Okay.
Right, no permanent assignment for me.
So... God, last time there was only one person needed assignment, so how many have we got? Oh, it's 6 and 6, okay. So...
What channel should I join now?
Can you go down to Invictus, please? And Draco, Supplanted Draco, if you go down to Oblivion.
Aye, sir.
So Corlin, if you could go down to TSN Invictus, please. Yui, I'm not going to give you double rank. Oblivion.
God damn it.
Indeed, you get no rank for reporting in earlier.
What channel again?
Invictus. Would you like me to just move you down there? Oh, no, you've got it. So, Yui, Oblivion.
Oblivion, sir. Okie dokie.
So, Invictus.
Give officer position.
Sure thing, sir.
Subintendent Yui requesting permission to board.
Welcome aboard.
So seeing as how we're also going to be out our regular helmsman, I'm volunteering to take helm.
Okay.
Yep. So we have helm, weapons, engineering, and then we'll see who Starry assigns us. So they'll probably fill, they will likely fill SciComm or Sci, and the captain could take comms or something. We'll see.
We'll have 6 per ship.
We will have 6 per ship, that's true. So it looks like we'll get Starry and Slate. Welcome aboard. Lieutenant Yui, Subaltern Starry.
Just
Or
getting
you guys are
constant
already,
started.
one of you is already aboard, Lieutenant Slate. Alright, so we have need at this time of a science and a comms officer. As well
Slate.
as a shuttle pilot.
I mean, I can't necessarily shoot and pilot at the same time, but I'm definitely a qualified pilot.
I think for the initial sims we won't need a shuttle pilot, or at least hopefully we won't.
Lieutenant Slate, would you prefer science or communications?
That's an interesting question. I'll try science.
Alright, Subaltern Starry, you'll be on comms for this initial simulation.
I take it that means I'm on engineering.
Yes.
Very good.
Draco, Yui on weapons, I'll take the helm. Command codes have been sent. It should be 3225 after the initial thing. Is anyone not seeing the codes?
Got the codes. Doesn't seem to be active yet.
Yep. That appears to be the case.
It is active here.
Mm-hmm.
Active here as well.
Okay.
Make sure your second...
54204 3225.
It's not just the
typo.
last 2 settings. It's also the second.
20.
Last week it was 54205. Today it's 54204.
Yeah,
Alright.
for some reason last week it cycled onto a different one.
Alright, everyone, call out readiness. Helm is standing by.
Engineering
Weapons
standing
ready.
by.
Science standing by.
Comms is standing by. We appear to have another midshipman. Oh, damn it! Was that not transmitting?
Oh, he's checking updates.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, comms is ready.
All right. All officers have checked in. Captain, the ship is yours.
Excellent. TSN Invictus is Oblivion. Okay, simulation is set up as a standard double front with some terrain, a couple of friendly ships, and some lethal terrain as well.
This is Invictus. We are currently setting up our ship. We'll be ready in a second.
Invictus, that's confirmed.
Nerd. We have a bit of a minimalist crew today in the TSN.
We'll look to fighting off the elites first, and then move on to the main enemy
Uh-oh.
formations.
Sounds like it launched and didn't update my client.
Understood.
Are we live? Because nothing's coming out here.
Simulation hasn't started yet.
Okay. Anything you can tell me, Naima, about how to best handle the Oblivion's weapon systems? I've never been gunner for them. This is my first time on Oblivion.
We're just waiting on the Invictus.
Oblivion, this is Invictus. We are ready to strike.
Invictus, that's confirmed. Alright, everybody stand by.
We have exploded.
I'm very
That was
warmed
quick.
up now. I'm ready to go. Let's go into a mission.
Invictus, good simulation. Debrief your crews.
Oblivion! Oh, never mind.
I always feel sorry for the midshipman.
So, yeah, good run on that one. Helm, next time try and avoid the mines.
It wouldn't be a session of the TSN crew if Invictus didn't blow up at least once.
Engineering
I
is
said
online.
Invictus, that's the only time that you are actually allowed to blow up, by the way.
This is Invictus to Oblivion. We make no promises, sir.
Invictus moved to defend DS5 in Group Bravo 2. Helm, come to direction. Come to heading 194, go to warp 2.
Nice, sir.
They
194,
seem to
work
be
2.
moving really slow.
Comms, can you see if you can taunt Kilo 05?
So we have
Course sighting
Sorry,
for 192.
your captain doesn't care about his ship's appearance.
Do we need to taunt the one on deep space at 5?
If we can, it'll buy Invictus that little bit of time.
Two hostiles
Captain,
ahead.
Alright,
Roger that.
we've got
48, the captain
Lima
doesn't care about his
46.
appearance.
Move to engage. We'll go with Delta 3, maximum power to the primary beams.
Roger. Targets in combat range. Target Victor 07.
Delta 3 acknowledged.
Hard about.
Hard about.
Can we use that Gristungenschwert to engage one of the enemy fleets? Quite a heavy vessel.
Will not accept our orders.
What are you doing, helmsman?
Correct.
Target destroyed.
Job, let's finish off Lima 46.
Roger that. Engaging Lima 46. Head-on assault.
Load up 2 probes in the tube.
I lost tracking on target. I don't believe target is destroyed.
Lima 46
Target
is
is
not
cloaked.
destroyed.
Missile
He's
tracked him.
direction 319. He's right off our bow.
Loading more torpedoes.
Target
Decloaked.
uncloaked.
Target destroyed.
Making a quick pit stop.
Alright, what have we got in the tubes?
2 torpedoes.
Right about?
2 torpedoes.
Alright, unload 1, put in an EMP.
Purging torpedoes.
Station will not
Loading
allow us
EMP.
to dock. There, and I'll... Okay, there it goes. Alright. Full load.
EMP ready.
Okay, take us out. I want to engage enemy force heading 195. Let's get an EMP on the center and then go with Delta 3 attack.
Center mass EMP.
Missile launch. Torpedo enemy drone inbound. Detonation.
Alright, engage. Delta 3, Delta 3.
Roger.
Delta 3.
Oblivion, this is Invictus. DS5 is clear. We are docking quickly.
Target
Confirmed
Juliet.
Invictus, operational area Bravo 1 through Charlie 2.
Bravo 1 through Charlie 2. Check.
Next
Kilo
target.
05 needs a retaunt. He doesn't care about his ship's appearance.
Front shield.
Shields are going to collapse shortly. Next target.
Where's the base gone?
All local targets surrendered.
Move to engage Kilo
Base
05,
destroyed.
direction 316. What was it destroyed by?
Kilo 05 entering combat range.
It doesn't say on comms.
Ah,
Target
Was it
individual.
for
Torpedoes.
Hard about. Target
Target
surrenders.
surrenders.
they've surrendered.
Loading
Move to
EMP.
engage direction 235. Let's engage that
Roger.
Kralian fleet.
Roger. Our shields are not. Our shields will not be able to withstand a head-on engagement. Recommend coming from the rear.
Alright, do we have another EMP?
EMP ready.
Alright, hit this target with an EMP. Should buy us a bit of time.
EMP is
If
away.
someone,
Front
If
shields are at 50 and rising.
if us or Invictus docks at
Okay,
Fleet Space 5
Delta
and
2,
3,
Delta 2.
Roger. Delta
Okay.
2. Moving into engage.
Delta 2I.
Let's get the front shields reinforced.
Already done. And beams are boosted.
Roger. Next target.
surrenders.
Front shield is failing.
On your order, Captain.
Stay in.
Target surrenders.
Damage to front shield and beams.
Finish off that one target. Load me a mine in the tube.
We have no front beams anymore. Excuse
Roger,
me, no
this-
front shield.
The base
If you want that mine, I'm going to need peak tubes.
Peak tubes.
Almost
Gonna
there.
try and drag those fighters along the Griff's firing arc.
Fighters are bingo. Mine is ready.
Alright, we've got more fighters coming in. See
Roger.
if we can get those forward shields rebuilt.
Front shield is at 20. Is at I'm sorry, getting things confused. Primary beam is at 20%.
How,
To
we've
repair
got 2 sets of fighters. Direction is 2.
What the?
What happened?
No
The
idea.
Boom.
The Griff detonated.
Was that
Snake?
what it was?
Snake!
We flew next to a friendly ship and it wasn't friendly.
I held in it, said it was just moving cargo from one to another earlier.
Okay, we're back in.
Back in.
Well, that's one way to restock all ordnance.
Helm, direction 198. Warp. We need to get to DS3 quick.
Roger that. Stand by. Right about?
Hard about.
The threat on Deep Space 3 has been taunted.
Oh, good. I was just going to give you ton information.
Drop out of warp here. Ray shields. They've cloaked.
He's cloaked. He's at direction 0.
Roger that. Hard about?
There we go.
Hard about.
Target is directly astern.
Move to engage Delta 2. What is
Too
that
close.
Griff doing? Because that's still there.
Because it dropping a mine is not enough to destroy it. Remember, it's got huge shields.
Did that destroy the base as well?
It may
I
have,
don't
sir.
We have peak beams.
User
The
in
Griff
the
is-
channel timed out.
Griff is still not accepting orders.
We lose Slate.
Looks
yes,
like
sir.
it.
She on science.
Yeah, I can take over science. If we
That
wish.
guy was really durable.
Yeah, probably an
on it.
upgraded ship.
It looks like
Come to 195, go to Warp 1.
I think we
Roger.
might have Bubba here. I'll just grab him.
Shields are down to 40% fore and 16% aft.
Energy's at
incorrect.
63%.
Dock is at DS3 quickly.
Yes, sir. In docking range, stand by.
Those fighters are tied up with that Griff.
I bring you a midshipman.
Excellent, let's get on science and comms then. Right,
EMP
just
holding
science,
at the
isn't it,
ready.
that we need? Are we done?
Shields are back.
Right, take us out. Direction 187.
Roger that.
Energy,
Target
Round the
visual
book
range.
first, Helm.
energy's at 140%
Say again,
conveniently.
Firing past Delta 1 on Uniform 95.
Roger that. Bring us around so we don't end up in that fleet's firing arc. Hard about.
Hard about.
Rig for Delta 1.
Delta 1.
Alright, bring us towards the main enemy formation. Let's see if we can group up a bit and then hit them with an EMP.
Roger that.
Terrible.
Weapons, see if you can get EMP on my target.
They're plenty clustered. Just need them to unify with uniform there.
Yeah,
Alright.
if you come round to
We have
direction
weapon parameters.
260,
160.
come right round behind them. It should bring them right together.
I think they're close enough for an EMP detonation, sir.
Alright, on my target, Helm. Out weapons.
EMP away.
Good job.
On detonation, orders?
Delta 2, Delta 2.
Roger, Delta 2.
Delta 2.
Engaging target.
What's Charlie 3-2 coming in? Alright, it's a bomber.
Forward shield 60% already. 35%.
They hit hard.
Yes, sir. We should not persist in their firing arcs while the main beam is recharging.
I have us at redlining the front shield.
Shields are at 30%. We've currently
Loaded mine in the
disengaged.
tube. Ready for an Echo 1.
Loading mine.
Torpedoes boosted.
Mine is ready.
All right, everyone, rig for Echo 1.
Echo 1.
Here we go. Drop 1.
Load a second mine, we've got incoming fighters.
Detonation. All targets destroyed.
Loading mine. Mine is ready.
Deploy.
Alright,
So soon?
Yes, sir. Yep. Right on
That was
target.
my internet
Perfect.
connection dropping.
All right.
Alright.
Shall I make a stop, sir?
let's see. No, come to direction 2, 3, 1. Let's go to Warp 1. We're going to engage these Krellians
Roger,
first.
231. Looks like we also are carrying additional mines.
Yeah, we got quite a number of mines. Loading our
Front
last
shield
Helm
EMP.
direction is now 260.
You have
Front shield's
incoming
back
fighters.
to 50%.
We've got another set of fighters coming in.
That
Maybe another mine in
That
the
was
tubes
just a
with those
homing to
fighters.
clear a tube so I could load a mine.
Boosting
Yep.
tubes.
Mine is ready.
drop.
Cluster up. Alright. Move to engage Krellians, Bravo 9-6.
Oh,
Roger that.
We're just going to
We can
ignore
get
the
another
bombers.
mine in the tubes
Hard
to
about.
get these enemies together. The fighters and bombers together, it'll be good.
Engage. Bravo 9-6. Recommend targeting maneuvering. Target destroyed. Next target.
Can we do an Echo 1 maneuver on these enemies?
Yes.
I do not have
on
the
my
mine
mark.
yet.
Drop.
Did not have the mine yet.
That's alright.
Okay. Drop when ready. Keeping maintaining weapon parameters.
Tubes are boosted.
Stabilize arc. Mine is away.
Detonation.
Good job, hard about.
Hard about.
Roger that. Target Kilo 7-1.
Comms,
the
get
rear
me
shields
taunts
take
on the
the drone.
nearest enemies that aren't the ones that we're engaging.
Yep.
So designations, Mike 73, Hotel 98. Lima 95.
Target Delta 5-2.
Front shields at 40%, 30%.
Alright, Hound, break off the engagement. We need direction 050.
Roger that.
Draw
Hard
off
about.
these enemies.
Multiple
Hard about.
failures and taunts.
EMP ready, loading mine.
Gives a Delta 1 firing pass on all these enemies.
Roger that. Take your target.
Shot fired on something.
Alright, come to
we got there
direction
to-
180. Let's pull them away.
Front shields
that.
at 10%.
EMP and mine in the tubes.
EMP and mine are ready.
E
EMP on target 2, starboard side.
Captain, recommend holding fire. These groups are consolidating. This may become a more
I agree.
lucrative shot.
I would recommend letting them group up, hitting the EMP and engaging
I need a
Echo
taunt
2.
on Echo 3-4.
Not on
Drone's
comm
rear
screen.
quarter.
Deep Space
Echo
3 has
3,
moderate
4, I'm
shields.
scanning it for you.
Rear shield is down.
Not on screen, can't taunt.
Alright, I
Incoming
prefer to
bomber.
thin the enemies out or letting them all gather up.
All right, I think we've got all optimum packing, sir. As good as we're gonna get.
I
Yeah,
need you
fighters
to
on
loop
us.
round back to DS3. Direction
They are taking
is
minor damage,
3, 4,
taking
6.
place.
EMP is
warp.
away on Captain's target. Or at least Captain's
If-
target area.
If we got to the far
Yep.
side of the fleet, we'll be able to comms taunt.
Get us a
Come to
little distance on
direction
these fighters.
As soon
3,
as you
2,
can see
bro.
it, the captain complained to the Corellian High Command that their ships are too weak.
All right, we're ready for an
You
echo.
should see it really
Mine
soon.
is ready.
We have
Roger that.
0 rear shields. Front shields are strong.
Do we want to clear these
Drop
bombers?
one mine now if you've got it.
Stabilize arc.
Do it. Drop.
Look and see if you see it now.
Mine is away.
Scarlet.
Peak
Trying to
tubes.
find it.
All right.
Try now.
How am I needed Delta 1 fire? Good.
Got it.
Right,
Echo
recycle
2
our
is ready.
holding top is 20.
Target Echo 3-4.
I have an Echo 2
Come
for
around
that
to
dense fleet.
direction 146 and go for Echo 2.
It's gonna be too many drones breaking off. All right, ready on the Echo maneuver.
Echo 2 standing by.
All right, here we go.
Warp 4 through it, because if they take out
Drop
arc,
1. Drop 2.
I put 2 in one place.
Excellent. Detonation. And that's a lot
Nice.
of rest.
Wow.
I have elevated dropping mines to an arc. form.
Alright, move to engage Delta 3, Delta.
Yep.
We still have 0 rear shields.
We don't need no rear shields. Unless we pass our target.
G01, frequency alpha.
Boost power to primary beams.
Power to primary beams.
Load and fire homing torpedoes at well. Load me the final mines into the tubes and
Echo 3-4, frequency Bravo.
Invictus to
Who's back,
Oblivion,
tubes?
we are clear in our sector. Would you like some help?
All right, ready on the Goliath. Here we go. Our shields won't hold long against this. Target destroyed.
Goliath is down.
I'm gonna make a quick pit stop with your permission, sir.
Invictus Yoka to enter our battle zone to engage enemy forces. Formation is Charlie. Alright. Invictus is on its way as well.
Just getting our shields back up, sir.
Prioritizing hotel.
As soon as we can, we'll just continue with.
All right, Hotel 88. Our shields are not going to take this for long, sir.
I've got them redlined to hold as long as possible.
Target destroyed.
Next Goliath. Our shields are
Evasive
down.
maneuvers.
Roger, evasive.
Loading Omega 1.
Looks like Invictus has gotten the fight.
Aww.
Alright.
Captain, your microphone got very lossy all of a sudden.
What do you mean?
As in, it's distorted.
Distort.
Yes.
Let me see if I can. It might be the battery that's going on it.
If you'll pardon me, I need to step away for a couple of minutes.
Just let me. Alright, is that any better?
It seems
No
the same to
improvement.
me.
Pardon?
No improvement.
No improvement. Is it distorted?
When you speak, there's a little static, and it's hard to hear the... kind of blurs the words.
It's almost like the no effects.
And I don't know if you caught that we gained another officer during this.
Yeah, I did,
User disconnected from your channel.
how about now?
No improvement.
Strange. Right, what's people's done on that simulation, running that one? I was thinking, do you know the large enemy fleet at the end that we were engaging? We waited for them to cluster up so that we could EMP on all of them. I wonder if, because we had two large fleets, I wonder if it would have been any different to hit one EMP and a mine, and then to the next one with an EMP and a mine. It means using more than one EMP, but it means aging less enemy ships at a time.
Can fire back on us. Yeah.
So, I mean, there's benefits to both. Obviously, clustering them up was a good one because we brought them all together and we hit them with 1P and it wiped out the shields of them. It also meant that when we hit the mine, we were hitting more at once and we didn't end up having to deal with fragments. So,
Yeah.
it's something that I'm just over which way, whether an alternative way would have with the same result or whether it would have thrown us into difficulties.
I thought
Might
the
have been-
grouping went well. It seemed to be a
Well,
very effective
hit
tactic.
them. Yeah, yeah. Bringing them up and hitting them with an EMP. Yeah, I think that was the best one to go with, rather than making two separate forces. I'm mainly thinking about if we engaged two separate forces, would have ended up with some of the remnants of one winning anyway.
I return.
One to ponder. Were my orders coming across clearly? I know there's a lot of conversation on the bridge going back and forth.
I return, and my only comment to Xavier, just from the one question I heard, is your mic isn't coming across very clearly. It's a lot of static and whatnot.
Why? The radio effect.
Avoiding crosstalk was something of a challenge this time.
What do you mean?
Not sure why. Well, it seemed like in a number of instances we had several people all trying to get very important information out onto the table.
Yeah, there was a lot of conversations going on at one time, you're right. I suppose it's doing what information has been passed and
yes, and some of those were reports. I'm not sure how easy it would be to avoid that situation. Several people have several things that they need the captain to know all at once. There's going to be crosstalk.
And there's also the information that I'm making to try and coordinate. I was mindful that I was speaking over people giving orders. Any suggestions on, or any comments from anybody else regarding all the conversation on, or some of the maneuvers that we did?
I would recommend that we more readily engage in Delta 1s on this ship as opposed to Delta 2s. We could probably reduce the damage we take on on our shields and subsequently our hull, while not really losing that much firepower. Even at full crank, the primary beam takes a long time to recharge.
The main you mean?
Yeah, the ram beam.
There is that. I would also add we should be more careful in the angles which we approach enemy fleets in. There was at least one instance where we approached it from the enemy's broadside instead of their bow or stern, and we ended up eating all of their arcs simultaneous instead of one at a time.
Stand by for a second. Right. I'm just going to coordinate with the others to start our next course of action. So I'll be back in a moment. If anything else comes up while I'm away, be interested to hear.
Shall we head to the mess hall in the meantime, sir?
No, stay on. It's just we're only going to be a couple of minutes.
Understood. Okay, everyone. If you need to use the restroom or grab a quick cup of coffee, now is the time. It'll be 2 or 3 minutes.
So am I the only one for whom Xavier is very staticky?
No, we talked about that when you were gone.
Everyone's getting it.
We said you're very staticky. Went on. You came back and talked about very staticky.
It's not you. It's us.
So we are now on something of a break. So in the interest of continuing content, I'm giving you just something to look at that's moving. I will play a little mini game. This is Escape Velocity Nova by Ambrosia Software. And this is a port utilizing the EV Nova engine for its predecessor, Escape Velocity Override. Now, if you are familiar with such titles as Elite Dangerous or Freelancer, this would be a similar vein. although in a top-down environment. Oh good, no military is here, so I can totally pirate people. If this freighter doesn't kick my ass. Like that. Military fighter came in and decided to finish the job. Oops. Somebody is poking me in RC.
Knock, 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 knock.
Who's there?
Your new commanding officer for the time being.
Your new commanding officer for the time being who?
My god. If this is how it's gonna be. Right. So, Group Leader Xavier has ordered to take command of this vessel. One officer needs to be sent down to staff Invictus. Assistant duty officer is here, so I will permit you to handle that.
Okay. I always feel
Back.
bad yanking anyone else off, so I'll go myself, I guess.
Do I say?
Yeah, I don't see a better option. Okay.
What's going on?
We have traded Xavier for Mr. Hall. And yet somehow we gained yet another crew member that had to be put somewhere else. I'm not sure how a trade of one for one other resulted in +2, but it happened.
Holograms.
There seems to be some kind of duplication thing going on lately.
Aye.
And I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
No good things. Flee! At this stage of my pilot's life in this game, I'm just trying to amass some credits so I can get a better ship than a scout ship, yada yada. Get myself rich. Get myself prepared to perform the mission strings instead of having to muddle through it in some kind of freighter.
Alright, who was assigned as the executive for this vessel?
At this time, sir, me as the ranking permanent currently assigned officer to this vessel at this time.
Do we have a crew in order?
I believe so. Attendant Slate, how are you feeling about your network connection? Answers that question. Yes, we have a crew in order.
Right, conduct the roll call.
All right. Helm. All officers report in. Helm is standing by.
Booger hooks on the bang switch.
Engineering standing by.
Midshipman Bubba.
What position am I supposed to be?
Science and comms, same as you were, same as last shift. I
Okay.
believe.
All crew prepare for launch. All crew prepare for launch.
Once Slade is back, you'll just be on comms, midshipman.
Okay.
I'm prepared for launch. Where's the launch?
Did we win?
Not yet.
Invictus is intact. We didn't. Invictus is a victory pinata.
Well, they did sort of reformat. They reworked their systems, I believe. So maybe less so this time around.
It doesn't matter how good or how powerful the ship gets or how infrequently it dies from this point forward. Invictus has the reputation now, and it's staying. Running jokes will
Invictus
persist if
for
I have
science is
anything to
in.
do with it.
Hi. So in Baba, as
Oblivion, this
discussed,
is
you'll be at
Invictus. We
some
seem
comms.
to have spawned correctly into the
Thank you.
simulation.
Let's see where we're going for this train sim.
Heads up, our shuttle is apparently not a shuttle, but is in fact a super T fighter.
Yes, that's over
You should
from the
use it to
configuration.
You should use it to duel other fighters then.
Yes. Which reminds me, who here is shuttle qualified?
Pilotto.
All right, we're going to a situation where we need to deploy the shuttle for operations. Yui, you're up.
Whee!
Should test the booster on that thing. As I understand it, the superiority fighter can achieve warp 1.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. I am not accustomed to moving that fast. I only wish its braking capabilities were equally good.
Assuming the CIC is still establishing control.
Leaders to our ships, report as soon as your officers are ready to go.
I think we did that already.
And we have.
Oblivion, this is Invictus. We are ready to fly.
Understood.
Captain, the ship is yours when you are ready.
Oblivion, this is command and control. Is the group ready to go?
This is Oblivion to Naval Command. We are ready for deployment.
Confirmed, TSN Oblivion, standby.
Do 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 do. Empty vastness of space. Here we go.
Ooh, pretty.
Or not?
Looks like a blanket crash, gentlemen.
Yay! Welcome, Aramond. Aramond gets to see what crazy shenanigans I get up to on somebody else's ship.
All officers stand by. We have a blanket crash. ISN Oblivion to ISN Invictus. Verify blanket crash.
Blanket crash confirmed.
Reboot all vessel systems.
As command and control to all ships, command systems have unit rebooted.
We are not Invictus. Whoever is labeling us as an ISN Invictus.
The correct designation is ISN Shenanigans.
Helm, standing by. Officers, call out as you reestablish control.
Engineering standing by.
Trigger finger is itchy.
Comms is standing by.
We await.
Science is ready.
Right on cue. Captain, all officers reported in. The ship is yours.
Excellent.
Naima is quite correct, Armand. The same shenanigans as normal, because my shenanigans are normally relentless.
Oblivion, this is Invictus. We are setting up the ship right now. We'll be ready in a second.
Amateurs.
Where is my fidget spinner? One can twiddle one's thumbs only so long. We can go to New Rome. New Rome is fine. New Rome has a lot of places.
Oblivion, this is Invictus. We are ready to go.
Excellent. All crew, prepare for launch. All crew, prepare for launch.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
Ugh. There we go. Whoa, cursor please.
Engineering is
Command
online.
and control to all ship. You've been deployed to Atlantis Sector 13, just spinward of the military testing zone in Sectors 20. We've been detecting some suspicious activity in the area. There's been no scheduled test, however, there have been various explosions detected. Move to investigate.
Understood, Naval Command.
So we're spinward of the destination sector, sir.
All ships be advised, military testing area does have active enemy bases within the area. Those bases will be hostile towards you. They are not actual bases, but more positions and web platforms configured to appear as bases.
Correcting to 111, maintaining impulse.
Systems on conservation mode.
Understood.
Proceed to warp 1.
Aye. Warp 1. On heading. Proceeding at speed.
So we've got to go into this military test facility and determine causing trouble.
Preliminary EMP, Captain.
Preload EMP. Helm, correct bearing to 030. Proceed to waypoint 1.
Acknowledged. 030? Or 130 rather, or... You want 030, sir?
030.
Acknowledged.
030.
Eyes in Oblivion, this command and control waypoints have been designated for course.
Apologies, heard a 1 in there.
Understood,
that was
command.
We're on heading now, sir.
EMP is loaded, yes?
Yes, EMP is ready. I am feeling extra fidgety today. It is so deployed.
Hold position.
Yes, sir?
Hold positrons.
Command, this is TSN Oblivion. Reading waypoint. Proceed to waypoint 1, bearing 026.
Acknowledged. We'll correct heading in order to avoid a premature sector transition.
Break to 090.
Aye, sir. On course.
Hey, Bubba, do you have a backup science screen?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. Check your
Hold position.
TeamSpeak. I sent you a message.
Inside, sir. Holding position.
Now, sleep.
Oblivion,
You know
this
Bubba better
is
than that.
command base 2-1 has
No.
additional intel. Move into the military testing area and rendezvous at Charlie Bravo 2-1.
Acknowledged.
Understood, command.
It's time to feed the doggy.
Captain, how would you like us to enter the region?
Proceed past platform 771.
Acknowledged. Setting heading 105.
Permission to leave the bridge for 90 seconds.
89. 88.
Why do you need to leave the bridge for 90 seconds?
It's time to feed the doggy.
Make it quick.
Science is
Advance
stepping away to watch the dog feeding.
Weapons is relinquished.
Exit So advancing to condition 2.
Yes, sir.
We're entering restricted sec. Full military readiness. ISN into ISN Invictus. Ensure to observe all Navy protocols within the restricted zone.
Invictus to Oblivion. We should stop and tank up for a second.
Should be able to. They should be able to dock a recharge at CB-21.
Yes, take us to the command base.
Aye.
Invictus, you can resupply the command base.
Aye, Oblivion.
And then they turn into one of the other stations anyway. Good job.
Looks like there's a bit
As
of
an
a speed
Oblivion,
now for
base
docking.
is transmitting the intelligence information
Maximum
they
speed.
have.
Weapons returning to duty. Weapons online. Fidget spinner online.
Alright, so we need to proceed deeper into the testing zone. And filter out any actual enemy presence within the area.
Aye, sir. Where's our next waypoint?
Exit vector will be 090.
Acknowledge 090. Slaying course. Warping on your order.
Science is back.
Engage.
Aye, sir. Warp 1. Holding for Invictus.
Victus.
Select a transition.
Hold position.
Yes, sir.
I received a transmission. KR1, SK1, TG1, and AV1 are all enemy bases for training purposes. Sensors in the area have detected unscheduled movements around these areas. Investigate the area, but still clear of the bases.
Sensors are boosted.
Scan those cosmozoan life forms. Xenos.
Hello, contacts.
ISN Oblivion to ISN Invictus. Break off and intercept contacts within grid Bravo 3. Helm, give me a bearing 110. Let's position ourselves between the active battle platforms.
Contacts in C5.
Yeah, there's a hunting party.
Contacts in B4. Contacts in E4.
Alright, let's get over to Echo 4.
Aye, sir. Alright, to give a wide berth to the platform.
The weapons platforms should help us in defending the sector. They are our property after all.
Yes, sir.
But we do need to ensure that they're not damaged by the enemy. This is ISN Oblivion to Naval Command. We've got Space Whales and Torgoth contacts within the restricted weapons testing zone.
Base Alpha Victor 1 is about to come under.
Confidence is high that this enemy movement is a whaling party.
Like Invictus was able to taunt the group in Bravo 4.
Looks like our dummy bases are switching their IFF to hostile. That should confuse the Torgoths.
ISN
Keep them
Oblivion,
off
that's
the bases.
confirmed.
In
We
Oblivion,
will
this is
engage the
Invictus.
Targoths
We
and
have
protect
a
the
turned
creatures in this area.
base here.
Target's a visual range. Your orders, Captain.
That's affirmative. Invictus, our dummy bases are doing their job. Steer clear of them, engage the enemy.
Aye, aye, Oblivion.
Alright, let's get the EMP on Echo 87.
On top,
EMP is away.
attempted to condense the targets. Detonation.
Alright,
Detonation.
line
yeah.
them up. Line them up, knock them down, Delta 2.
Roger, Delta 2.
This ship got some pretty strong beams, doesn't it?
Yes, but they take a while to recharge. I recommend liberal use of Delta 1 tactics. Alright, targets
Quite a lot of drones.
gun range. Let's get shields. Here we go. Next target.
Beams are at peak for what that's worth.
Worth quite a bit. Front shields are about to collapse.
That was quick.
Yes.
Finish this one and break us off.
Target destroyed.
Break us off.
Damage to maneuver, that's it. Working on the rest.
Maintaining Gamma 1.
New contact in Charlie 5.
Load for Omega 1, start bombarding Kilo 17 with a floating barrage.
Loading homings.
That's a Hegemony Arvonian command ship in Charlie 5.
Lovely. This is Oblivion Naval Command. We have a command craft confirmed within the sector. Be advised.
Shall I proceed? On your order, Captain.
Proceed with floating barrage.
Roger that.
We may be better served with a 250 impulse reverse fuel collection while we do this.
Roger that. Breaking away.
Hard about when you're ready.
Hard about.
Base FE. Change combat order to Delta 3.
Roger that. Target Kilo 17. Target destroyed. Next target. Hard about.
Frequency
about.
Alpha.
Go for weapons on Uniform 2-4.
Way ahead of you.
Primary beams are disabled.
Our beams at peak.
Where's that command craft going?
Energy's at
targets destroyed?
36%.
Torpedo count now
Load
at 5.
He's randomly moving.
Load
The energy's at
additional EMP.
35%. Front shields and rear shields are at 70%. And we only have 5 of 15
ISN.
torpedoes.
ISN Oblivion to ISN Invictus. This is priority. Move to engage command craft in Charlie 5.
I have the connection.
EMP is ready. Slate, you're all robotic. Can't understand you.
Cutting in and out.
Must be that fast lane.
Towards the end, you just cleared up.
Yeah.
Fuel
Right,
collectors
let's
are running.
interdict that. Let's interdict Dig that command. Oh, another command craft. Lovely.
On your order,
80%
Captain.
rule?
If only we had Relentless's bountiful warheads.
Or do you want to do the 80% roll or 90% roll?
I'm engaging 90%. This isn't relentless.
Hmm.
Targeted visual range, dead ahead.
We have incoming fighters.
Smash. Let's smash this first with the Delta 2.
Roger that.
Be wary of
Closing
our
for Delta
fuse
2.
impulse boost as needed.
On manual.
Damn it.
Way too close.
Yeah, I know. The warp engines.
Engineering boost impulse.
Impulse. Front shields are buckling. Front shields down.
Angling the hull so that our beams don't take as much damage.
I think we're outside arc.
Orders,
D91's
Captain?
frequency Charlie, and he
Front
might
beams
surrender.
are-
But if he
Beams
does, you
are
gotta
at
shoot him anyway.
50%.
Very
Gamma 2.
evasive. Sorry about that. I really should use the warp engines for short bursts until I know how to. Until I'm used to using them. And a standoff range so we can parry these drones. Hard about.
Hard about.
Setting reverse for fuel collection.
Beams are peak.
Drone cloud is clear.
Prioritizing front shields here.
Yep.
We may do better to prioritize impulse. They're closing.
Run up both. We're in fuel collectors.
Do a good old-fashioned cavalry charge on Delta 91's forward shields.
Cav recharge? Oh, cavalry.
Oh, Delta 1.
Standing by.
Yes, break through with a Delta 1 on Delta 91.
Yeah, let's reinforce the front shields. Here we go.
Here we go.
Charge.
Here's our pass.
Alright, wanna go again?
Yes, let's use this ship as it was intended. Get those beams charged. Let's hit them again.
Weapons, we got the beams up.
I recommend we also add in an echo.
We do have 8 mines, sir.
Load an Echo 2.
Purging tubes.
Tubes peak.
We ended up fighting a lot more heavies than carriers.
Yeah.
Mines are ready.
Alright, target Delta 9-1. Stand by for for Delta 1 and Echo 2.
Standing
Well,
by.
Let's get
standing
shields.
by.
Here we go.
Charge!
Charging. Drop 1, drop 2.
They're gone. What? Their shield facings are even still up.
Yep, let's do it again, I'm thinking.
Energy's at 60%, front shield's at 80%.
Captain, confirm. Repeat Echo 2.
Proceed with Delta 2.
Roger that. Targeting Delta 9-1 first, since they're crippled.
Fore and aft shields are low.
Recommend X-ray 7-5 as next target.
X-ray 7.5 is
charging.
frequency Epsilon.
Okay. Shall we charge again, sir?
Charge X-ray 7.5.
Here we go.
Front shield is down.
Ow.
Their front shield is also down.
Loading
Our
P-Shock.
primary
Recommend
beam is at
P-Shock.
our
And
primary
they've
beam is
lost
at
their torpedo
10%.
system.
Keep us in P-Shock range.
Yep. I could have that opening for long.
Evade drone.
Shay 7-5 still has no
Drone's
front
close,
shields.
drone's close.
Evade.
Oh right, we don't have beams. Thanks for the reminder.
Thank you. Working on it.
P-Shock fizzled. We
It
forced them to
bounced.
alter their arc.
Got it.
It bounced on the rear.
I've got you 40% on the primary beams. We still have no shields front or back.
No sense running them then.
Keeping him in this arc. There he goes. Right about?
Right about.
Shields are still very low.
Putting her in fuel
Frequency
reverse
Delta
fuel.
on the nearest ship.
Go
Repeat
at CS,
frequency?
crank forward
Delta?
shields.
Delta. You want us going in for Delta 2, sir?
That was a frequency.
Proceed. Proceed.
Roger
Energy's
that.
at 30%.
Let's get shields up. Here we go. Drone.
He has no primary beams. He has no front shields. Frequency
Next
also
target.
Hit
Delta.
rear, hit rear, hit rear.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Engage FCS.
Roger. FCS parameters.
ISN Oblivion, ISN Invictus, requesting status report.
Oblivion, can you repeat that?
Requesting status report.
We're currently in FCS, leading these enemies away, and we're about to go on the offensive.
Affirmative. What's the status of that command craft?
That command craft,
He's a command craft.
that command craft surrendered, and then got blown up.
Affirmative.
Handcraft
Right,
surrendered.
load for Echo 2. Prepare for shuttle recovery operations as well. We have a black box.
Energy's at 45%, front shields at 50%, rear shields at 90%.
Torpedo count 9 of 15.
Shuttle status.
There is another command ship in that group that Invictus is playing with.
What's our shuttle status?
We have a superiority fighter standing by.
Deploy and secure box.
You do have the right
Bearing will be
operation selected, right?
044. Comms enable recovery operations.
Oblivion, we just got orders from CIC to collect this black box.
Confirm deploy, or let them take it.
They're pulling right up to it. We can let them deal with it. Deal with it, Invictus will handle the fleet. Right, we've got those Echo 2 ready.
Echo 2 is ready. We've recovered
Give me a
torpedoes to
bearing
13 of
043.
Could you
15.
repeat that? Sorry, there was a lot of chatter on the bridge.
Deal with the black box, Invictus.
Aye, sir.
Pop ourselves some Torgos.
Sounds
We've got
like a
some
plan,
slight
sir.
rubber banding. What's our warp setting?
Right, warp 1, sir.
I mean our engineering
Cycle the
setting.
warp drive.
Want me to cycle it?
Cycle. Cycle the warp drive.
frog
Cycled.
blast the vent core.
That help?
All
It
right.
did.
Drones inbound.
C-40 at the back of this fleet has 3,000 front and rear shields.
Sounds like an upgraded vessel.
It's a command ship.
Shields
Targets-
up, let's form Echo 2.
Roger
Shields
that.
are up.
Attempt to
Where do you
condense
want
the
the
fleet
center?
for about. Recommend condensing the fleet for optimum effect.
Right.
Lowering
Got
shields.
another
Alright,
group
hard
of
about?
Torgoths.
Hold position, helm.
Roger, holding position.
Face the enemy. Right. Perform Echo 2.
Roger. Target for main beam, Juliet 6, India 6-7. Here we go.
Understood.
Drop 1, drop 2. Detonation, 2 targets destroyed.
Shields
Front
down on
shields
2.
50%.
Load the P-Shocks.
Peak tubes.
Tubes.
Maintain Gamma 1 on that command craft.
Roger that.
P-Shocks away.
Target's got shields restored.
Bastards.
Follow-up barrage should take him out.
Loading 1 P-Shock, and we have some weird rubber banding on something.
Drones are going all over the place.
Alright, hard about.
Hard about.
Drones in bed.
Front shields at 30%.
Captain's
Just
target
do a
forward
cavalry
shield
charge
status.
on Kilo.
Cavalry charge at Kilo, stand by.
Confirm Kilo is captain's target.
Yep. Do we have any
Confirm.
also recommend Echo if possible.
Loading
Alright, here we
one
go.
mine.
Cavalry charge, here we go.
Alright. That screwed my timing up. I didn't
Sorry.
expect him to die. I was
Energies
expect-
at 29%, front shields at 30%, rear shields full.
Hard about.
One mine ready,
It's
loading a
still really
second
strong.
mine.
Right. Bring us around and past this fleet. I want to deal with the stragglers that are entering Delta 4.
Roger that.
Echo 2 on standby.
Give me a bearing 330.
M71 frequency alpha.
Shields have recovered 60%.
Bypass,
Second.
Energies at
bypass
20%.
incoming ship. Target will be November 3-1.
Roger, November 3-1.
November 3-1 is a frequency delta.
Rear
Shots
shields
fired.
at 25%.
We have shots in all 3 ships.
Excellent.
Energies at 14%.
Convert 3, face up to me.
3 conversions.
How about shields do they have on November 3-1?
We are in weapon arcs.
Roger that.
Target Echo 2-4 first. He's closer.
Roger. Targeting. Drone.
Front shields down.
Blow through, let's make this an echo, yes?
Finish him.
Damage
Trying
to
to keep
primary
the fall.
beams.
Try to keep the ship angled.
Rear shield is down.
Beams are not
All
firing.
right. We have shields down on one of those ships.
Loading P-Shock, peak tubes.
Tubes. Energies at 7%.
1 conversion. 9 torpedoes remain in stores. 1 mine ready, 1 infantry tube.
Frequency Alpha.
Shields are
Hold
down.
position.
Shields have been lowered. Reverse fuel collectors, yes?
Yep.
Notably,
Engineering, let's spike impulse as much as you can while maintaining coolant.
Got it.
entering weapons range.
Target is still closing.
We are taking damage again.
Alright.
Bring up shields, slam him.
Roger that. Stand by. Hard about.
Hard about.
Convert 3.
Oblivion, this is Invictus requesting permission
This
to
front
come
shield
into
is
your
going down.
combat zone.
Beams
Sorry,
are not
basic.
firing.
Alright, break off. Break off.
Breaking off.
Ice and Oblivion to Ice and Invictus enter the battle space and engage targets.
We've taken
On the
quite
way.
a bit of DAMCON casualties. Sick bay is overflowing.
Yeah, I mean, setting for fuel collection.
Energy is currently at 13%.
Reverse FCS.
Yep, Roger, reverse FCS.
God, they're eating so many drones.
Well, the front shields can take it. Mike 7-1, front shields are down.
Loading P-Shock.
Bring us into
Front shields
range.
Front shield's 20% and rising, rear shield is 60% and rising.
Bring us into range.
All major damage repaired.
Alright, here we go.
Get out of manual, we got drones.
Front
Front
shield is
shields are
down.
down. Bypassing the fleet. Looks like Invictus has them tangoed. Okay, maybe
We
not. Looks like
have
they're-
the command craft. We have the command craft. They have the rest.
Roger that. Well, not comfortable engaging a command craft with no front shields.
Nor should you be.
Ice and Oblivion to Ice and Invictus, do you have EMP?
This is Invictus. We do have... Oh, no. We do not have EMP. We have already hit these 4 targets.
Purging a tube, readying EMP.
Acknowledged. Load our EMP, get ready to hit that command craft.
Boosting tubes. Tell me when loaded.
EMP ready. Echo 1 follow-up.
Fire EMP on command craft when ready.
EMP away. Shall I load a second
Energy's
mine?
at 10%.
EMP outbound. Impact. Impact.
Recommend convert.
2 conversions.
Convert 3.
4 potential remain.
Order, sir.
We're in weapons arcs. Get us out.
Roger that.
Right. Load me and Echo 2.
Front shield's at 35%. Rear shield's at 100%. Energy's at 10%.
Echo 2 ready. Energy is 10% for reserve.
On your mark, Echo 1. Here we go.
Not on the command craft.
Not
I
on the
didn't think
command
so.
craft.
Invictus is
Roger.
in that fray. They're gone.
Not anymore. Here we go.
Hit those ships. Hit those ships with line.
Drop 1, drop 2.
Yeah, I don't like that placement.
Good enough.
It worked. Charge Papa 9-9.
Here we go. Hard about.
Oh,
We
hey,
have
we're
no
out of
energy.
Make it a
Convert
P-Shock.
everything.
Front shield's at 25%.
Okay, we've converted everything. We have 17%.
Front shield's at 30%.
Drop shields. Conserve power. Get us to Charlie 5 Mark 5 helm.
Roger that.
We
Charlie
need the
5 Mark
FCS.
5.
Recommend
gonna
we
need the power
pass
if we're
on
gonna fight
Delta
this.
and drop a P-Shock as we go by. If we can knock down that forward shield, save Invictus some trouble.
We have 10% energy.
We can do it.
Play that, Helm. We're not in shape to fight.
Acknowledged. Setting it. Turning away.
Frequency Alpha.
Alright. Position. Spin us around. Engage FCS.
Roger that.
Now, I don't know just how bad of a shape Invictus is in, but I assume they can deal with one measly behemoth.
Invictus has
seconds
no
later,
front shields,
I said Invictus has been
but all of
destroyed.
their systems are out.
Invictus is taking Tango on the
Invictus got
command
the
vessel.
command craft's attention. We really need more power. Also, I'd like to give a round of applause to Invictus Weapons Officer for terminal guidance on his missiles.
Mm-hmm.
Terminal guidance.
You fire them and they slam into the first tee.
I'm gonna guess that was the midshipman.
Yeah, they probably spaced him just before they fired it, so all the torpedoes hit him.
Energy is at 61% and rising. Front and rear shields are recharged.
Once we have full power, we will charge Delta 48 because clearly Invic's completely incompetent.
We have 70%.
Oblivion, we're going to load a mine, try to hit Delta 48.
We can kill that so much easier.
Alright, charge Delta 48.
Roger,
Negative
Delta 4.
Invictus. Focus your effort, command craft.
Here we go. Do we have P-Shock still on the tube?
We do.
Here we go.
He has no front shields.
There we go.
Now we
Hard
will
about.
begin charging the command craft until it is dead.
Command craft is
Alright, bunch of
frequency
drones
Alpha.
inbound. Here we go.
He's still focused on the Invictus, so get up his ass as much damage as you
Roger
Would you like
that.
me to target fore or aft?
It doesn't particularly matter. The shield
We could
phase
freeze up his
is pretty
maneuvering.
much the same.
Front
He's
shields
gonna
are
start
buckling.
shooting us.
Oblivion,
Break
we're
off,
going
break
to
off.
do an Echo 1.
You're clear.
We can make this a Sigma and follow up with our last mine.
Do so.
Loading mine.
Mine did not detonate. The
Yeah.
one they dropped.
Bring
have
us
Tango.
around. Bring us around to Invictus's mine. Let's try and trigger that.
Roger that.
You say you want to run over the mine and blow us up?
Yes.
Mm.
Okay.
want
No, I
Invictus to
have a
run over
better
the
idea.
mine.
Stand by. Hard about?
Hard about.
Alright. We're in position.
You share this idea?
Detonation. On your order, sir.
Mine is ready.
That didn't look like it damaged him at all.
Roger that. Here we go. Drop. It's not doing much to their shields.
That actually did more than the other mine did.
We are
Go
ordnance
for another
dry.
charge on his front shields.
Roger
Focus
that.
his front now.
Here we go.
His front shields are down to 891.
We have
Our front
20%.
shield's
We're
at
good
20.
for another pass.
Bring us
Wow.
around.
Here we go.
Do you not have any more P-Shocks at all?
We are ordnance
front
dry.
shield is
All
now down.
ordnance dry.
Aha.
We can tag him. Should we tag him?
yeah, we should tag him, just in case he tries to
That
run away.
won't do much. He doesn't have any special abilities to conduct E-War on.
His front shields are down to 2.
Right, get in there. Focus fire
We
with
have
Invictus.
0 forward shields.
His front
Doesn't
shields
matter,
are going.
they're
His front
firing on
shields are
Invictus,
gone.
right?
He's losing systems. He'll go down,
Beams.
and he's gone.
I sent Oblivion to Naval and second craft has been defeated. Slave helm control to automated systems helm, stand down all crew.
Understood. Alright, everyone. Simulation complete. Let's do a performance assessment.
Alright.
First thought is I accept responsibility for complying with the orders of someone who is not the commanding officer. On the occasion where we were thinking about engaging that, where we were discussing engaging that target when we were critical on energy. I should not question original orders.
I maintain it would have been a lot more efficient to do as I said. Invictus spent a long time running from them.
Yes. We assume that that Invictus would have fewer problems than
Yes,
than
but
they actually
10%
did.
energy. 10% energy with no backups of our own. We could have killed the target and then be stuck there to be mauled by the command craft.
Yeah.
The target's forward shields were red. We only needed one Delta pass and put a P-shock in his face. We could have gotten away with 70 energy remaining.
So that being said, if CIC were cheeky, surprise Scar in ambush. I mean, at 10% energy with no backups, I believe the protocol is, unless you really, really have to, you avoid engagement and fuel collect.
I do believe one of the problems that caused Invictus blow up was precisely the fact that they did not pull out when they were low on energy and low on shields and had no backup torps. I really think that is an unwise tactical move to attack at that point.
Invictus at the time was also surrounded by enemies.
And we were facing one with a lot of heavy beams. They could easily have given us 2 or 3 shots before we got out of there.
Granted, I perceive that a rather low risk.
Yes, command craft are never to be taken lightly, however.
Even in the presence of another target that we intend to engage.
At any rate, we've managed to complete the mission directives. We've defeated the enemy.
And protected the whales.
Yes, the whales were indeed protected.
As well as the test facility. I hope the whales were not being tested on.
Stand by, Invictus. Alright, gentlemen. You are all dismissed to the mess hall.
Yes, sir.
Aye.
All right, everyone. Good train sim. Let's go have some grub.
Where is it? Where is it? I can never find any of the channels.
It would be war with cold cuts.
Hello there, Bubba. Haven't seen you in a little while.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm not doing too bad. How about you?
Not so bad, thank you.
I've been watching Yui's stream. How's it been going?
Interesting.
Well, hope I can help.
I spot a slight accent there. May I ask what it is?
I can't keep this going. It's all nonsense.
I was going to start saying Spakoy no Nochi.
Hey everybody, we're
I'd have been impressed.
We're gonna take 5, and then we'll come back, and I think the noose will be on at that point.
A noose?
Welcome if you got him.
And the accent kept changing as well, so, you know, it was like a moving target.
Well, I mean, the thing is, it's an accent I use for an RP character I've got, so... And the thing is, he doesn't know what accent it is. He kind of just uses it.
Relic? What?
Yes.
What?
Hi, Morlock.
You got to get yourself one of those, Morlock.
What'd you say?
You need to get yourself one of those. The I want no responsibility alts.
Well, I'm still at like 80%. I just gotta came
Yeah,
back
then
from
how
a
are
good
you?
amount
Are
of
you
food
feeling okay?
poisoning.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I'm at 80%.
You got to build up a tolerance for that sort of thing, man. Just a little bit of bacteria every day.
It's like arsenic, is it?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'll be right back.
No, more
Copy
like
that.
Iocane.
I'll be back in like 2.
Glad to hear you're feeling better, though.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, tonight, apparently there are things that I don't remember from last night, so I drank a bit more than I thought I did.
Yeah.
Ay.
I hope at least it was an event worth getting drunk about.
It was a lot of fun. We played Tales of the Arabian Nights, if anyone's familiar. Long story short, it's basically a board game crossed with a choose-your-own-adventure novel. And the main interaction is watching your friends get screwed by the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's utterly fantastic. I highly recommend it.
What were you drinking?
Had some rum, had some vodka, they had these weird, like, 5% fruity beer. I still don't know what they are. They were good, though. See, I thought I only had 4 drinks. Apparently, I had more.
Naima says something about as long as no one is testing on Varroc's Free Willy.
I don't know what that means.
Neither do I. This was mentioned 7 minutes ago.
I'm pretty sure Varroc's at Armada right now. That might be part of it.
Oh, who runs this one?
Anyway, no one tell Xavier I'm here. Or Leonard. It'll be funnier this way.
Mm-hmm.
Duh.
Okay, she clarifies there was something about testing on space whales at the time.
Oh no!
I don't think we did any testing on Invictus on space whales.
Don't worry, I'm back.
That's because you were too busy blowing up.
We didn't blow up! Yet!
Get the fuck out of here. Relic, quote unquote.
Well, that is my name.
Yeah, that's your name, yeah.
No. I'm not going that German.
I didn't think you were going German at all.
That's good, because I can't do a German accent.
I can only do a dumb German accent. That's pretty much it.
At the very least, I know one German who speaks with perfect English. You could claim that's your accent.
Hello, group leader.
Hello. I believe there's some recent news coming in.
What?
How will this go? I think the destroyer
Well, if Hall can't play, I can.
Yes, the destroyer
I'm sure
will
he
lose
is. I
handily.
think he just needs to get his thing.
Together? Yeah.
Yeah, get his shit together.
This broadcast has been approved by His Majesty's Provincial Media Headquarters. If you would like to know more about the Empire's media, contact your local prefect.
You're listening to WISN, and this is Pulse of the Imperium. This cycle, on the Pulse, Invictus again rises from the ashes, the Empire's eyes and ears protected, Corellian and Natani forces completely decimated. In an interview with Overcommandant Johnson, the Chief of Imperial Intelligence in our Spinward marches. The Pulse starts now.
Here is the summary of recent events across the operational area of the Spinward marches. ISN Invictus is dead. Long live ISN Invictus. The redoubtable old warhorse was retired with full honours after her hull suffered irreparable structural integrity failures as a result of her relentless battle to stave off oblivion during her last mission. The proud name has been transferred to the last of the original Mark III Samnite battlecruiser hulls. It had been mothballed and hidden in Cerberus system when the Empire called upon its denizens to defend themselves with local resources for a while, as the ISN temporarily turned its attention to overcome the perfidy of the USFP genetic traitors. The Cerberus Commander Yard Dogs have excelled themselves in bringing her up to the latest Mark III Gamma specifications in record time to participate in the most recent shift. The 4th Hunter Group patrolled Crescenda system, inspecting communication and sensor buoys, and hunting down remaining hegemony forces and also opportunistic pirates. Several skirmishes were successfully prosecuted, though not before Station Papa 1-1 suffered severe damage. The patrol was able to respond to a distress call from DS-96 and prevent any harm befalling it, though the engagement was observed by an unknown vessel slipped away before it could be apprehended. After resupply at Crescenda Command, 4th Hunter Group were tasked with delivering the Imperial response to the disgraceful and traitorous outreach to the USFP insurgent militia by disaffected factions among the highly productive industrial sectors in the core Spinward extremes of the system. Each of the stations was placed under martial law, and all inhabitants processed through security checkpoints to remove suspected dissidents. Several of the stations registered hostile as they were taken over by desperate terrorists, who also deployed local defence craft and called in a tribe of Natani in an effort to assist the lawful officers of Imperial Justice. They jammed sensor and comm signals by running the mining processes without core containment, polluting the stellar environment with unsafe exotic byproducts. It has been suspected that this may be what attracted several pods of xenocetaceans and a biomech family to the area, further confusing sensor analysis. Corellian raiders interrupted and delayed the sweep, allowing the Natani time also to interfere. The Natani proved tougher opponents, but without significant additional local support or other insurgent external support, the Natani defenders were unable to prevent 4th Hunter Group closing on their targets. Station India 8 to Sierra suffered a complete systems failure during widespread rioting, as loyal Imperial subjects attempted to resist the dissident coup. This did not save the others from being boarded and secured by Imperial Space Marines, who completed their task and disposed of the terrorists where they will be of no further concern.
Encryption protocol Quattro Lima Delta confirmed.
Yes.
This message is being filtered, only to be heard by members of the Terran Stellar Navy, 2nd Space Fleet, 4th Flight Division. It will self-during playback, substituting standard WISN patriotic music. Be of good cheer. During the first mission, the mystery ship left a highly camouflaged, encrypted black box for us to retrieve. On analysis, it proved to be a secure and communications protocol for contacting TSN assets in the area. During the second mission, it was used to establish a liaison with an observing scout ship and arrange rendezvous with a troop transport to evacuate the arrested offenders and remove them from Imperial jurisdiction. Our actions in recent missions have not gone unnoticed by independence-minded populations we have protected from Imperial injustice. Nor has it gone unnoticed by the forces that fight to protect and liberate.
I am an officer of the Terran Stellar Navy. It is my honor, my privilege, my duty to stand and serve the TSN and the United Spacefaring Planets, of which I am both citizen and guardian. I swear, turn from the right path. Never to follow fear, never to enable an injustice. I will stand in truth, serve in honor, and fight with courage. I am the TSN.
In memory of those who have given their lives for the freedom of others.
Encryption protocol Quattro Lima Delta terminating. Purge complete.
That is shocking. It's hard to fathom any Imperial officers, much less a group of them. The Imperial News Service will keep our listeners apprised of any new developments as our brave intelligence officers root out these traitors. Good hunting over Commandant. And that's all we have for this cycle. Join us next time for the news and views all humans should hold. And as always, all glory be to Terra. This has been Pulse of the Imperium.
This is WISN, the Imperial Stellar Navy News Service, the engineer of the human soul.
Alright, if all officers have got a hot beverage, and anything else they require, head down to the mission briefing chamber. We'll make a start on our next section of the shift.
Everyone down to briefing.
Uh-oh. Guess my shipment's gonna be delayed.
Okay, TSN Command have passed on information regarding a scientific research mission into Poseidon Rift. Commodore McCulloch, I believe you have the details for us.
Yes, I'm afraid that details are a bit sketchy at the moment. All I can tell you is that Imperial scientists have been working very hard, and thanks, no doubt, to the encouragement of the Emperor, they are making great progress. I'm afraid ISNCOM requires the 4th Hunter Group to contribute to science once more. You will proceed to the Poseidon Rift and conduct yet another expedition there. Group Leader, you've been issued with further details, which I'm sure you'll impart to the rest of your team should you see fit. Best of luck to you all. Come back in one piece.
Alright.
All hail the Emperor.
All hail the Emperor. Well said, that man.
All hail the Emperor.
All hail the Emperor.
All hail the Emperor.
Paul, I believe you're on command and control for this one.
I love how the all hails just trickled in one at a time.
Do you have no intelligence to share?
Not at this time, although I anticipate a 50-50 probability that you will all be sucked away and crushed by the gravitic forces within the Poseidon Rift.
It's always fun in the Poseidon Rift.
Ha!
Alright, duty officer, I'll hand over to you. Let's get everybody assigned to their ships. Subcommandant Malik will be on the ISN Invictus commanding. I'll move back to the ISN Oblivion. Hall, I'll meet you on the command and control deck briefly for some final mission details.
Sure. You heard? You've got an assignment. Move back to your ship.
No! He does realize we're probably gonna need another ship, right?
I don't know. We do need one, don't we?
Well, see, there are 14 of us with Leonard
Yeah.
and CIC.
We bring out the carrier. Simple.
Am I meant to prod him? Yeah. And why is Oblivion only got... Oh, because... Yeah.
I don't know. Having ships with only 4 crew is still a little light.
Yeah, I don't know what would be.
I double check with Xavier or something, see what he wants to do.
That could be a full crew with dedicated pilot for each vessel. It's boring here. I'm gonna go back to the mission briefing chamber.
Yeah.
As, horrid that would be, but...
Doubling up comms, no less.
Yeah! At least it would be during a mission, so I'd have a little something to do.
It was boring on Oblivion.
That's because I wasn't there.
It's more entertaining in this channel.
I was just told to hold on 1 sec. In the exact words. He's asking who is Relic.
Beautiful.
He's someone that's been watching Yui's stream that comes in every once in a while, but hasn't been here for a good long while. Just lie for me, damn it. Let's see how long we can keep this going.
He wouldn't even lie for me.
That hurts. Wait, what did he want? What did you want him to lie for you for?
Well, I suppose it's less of a lie and more make a mockery of the promotion system, but... See, I told you this channel was more entertaining than Oblivion.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yes, go with what Naima said.
I don't see any new text from Naima. Or is she in Discord?
The Illuminati.
Stream.
Also, why does it matter who I am? I'm an officer that wants to fucking play.
You are star stuff.
All we are
I've
dust
literally
in the
repeated
wind,
what you
dude.
said. I'm not sure what I'm meant to be doing.
God, it doesn't matter. Someone put me on a goddamn ship.
They changed their names, there are no records of someone at that rank.
Put him on the
Wait.
TSN Hunter.
Is he seriously going through the fucking CO records?
That's what it says. Can I just say who you are?
9 hells. Give me 1 second.
Hey, you're right up here.
Yep.
I'm already direct messaging people to solve things.
Pardon?
User disconnected from your channel.
And then...
Anyway, you're meant to be down in Oblivion.
Yeah, I went there. I stuck my head in there. I don't see a commanding officer down there, so it's not especially important yet.
Fucking hell, he's putting me on Oblivion.
Seen that more on Oblivion, he says.
Yeah, he's putting me on Oblivion. Jesus Christ, anyway.
Okay, so you're on Oblivion.
Christ.
Alright. Let's take this stupid subintendent down to Oblivion. Come on.
Which one would that be? The stupid one or the stupidly promoted one?
Sorry, I just got trapped in the middle of this somewhat.
Yui, just go. Go before someone demotes you.
I think all three of you are on Oblivion.
Yes.
All three?
This is getting ridiculous.
Dare I ask? Captain on deck.
Thank you. Did we have somebody to take the shuttle? Because we'll be conducting various launches.
That would be me, sir. We will need a helmsman for the next operation.
Something, I fly.
Lieutenant Relic, are you volunteering to take the helm?
Yeah, I can take helm.
All right, it's all yours. To
that.
my knowledge, there are no other station changes, so all officers check in.
One moment. You can do the other stations.
Sounds ready.
Trigger finger is itchy.
Nearing ready.
Comms is standing by.
Proteus
no
pilot standing by.
Excellent.
One moment for help.
I have no confidence currently in our helm officer.
Thanks, Cap.
Hopefully, hopefully by the end of this operation, you'll have more than you began this operation with.
Oh hey, Xavier fixed his mic.
Yeah. One stint on command and control. Managed to sort it.
Helm standing by.
All right, all
Excellent.
officers have checked in. The ship is yours, Captain.
ISN Invictus, this is ISN Oblivion. No response.
Naturally. I'm also going to take a backup communications console so I can communicate as Proteus.
Oblivion, this is Invictus. We are ready to go.
Invictus, that is confirmed. Command and control, this is ISN Oblivion. All ships have confirmed, ready to go. Command codes are coming online.
That's affirmative ISN Oblivion. Stand by for launch.
Ship systems are initializing.
Captain, permission to make active use of, since we are in superiority fighter configuration, permission to make active use of the fighter in combat.
Is it configured as a fighter?
That is correct, sir.
It's
Okay.
what
We'll
he
have to see what
said.
combat we come across with the research mission.
You could also use it as a scout.
We will be collecting various samples, so it's important that we don't lose that fighter.
Understood. I know how to keep from losing it.
Good. All ships, this is ISN Oblivion. ISN Command have requested that we move into the Poseidon system. Once there, we're going to seek out some targets, destroy those targets, and gather remnants from them. Command are going to designate extraction zones for where remnants are to be collected from. Use your shuttle and collect systems to be able to bring them aboard. All ships form up on ISN Oblivion. Helm come to direction 090.
090.
Command, this is Oblivion. I've relayed orders to ISN Invictus regarding our mission parameters. We're proceeding to Poseidon Gate.
Bearing set.
Let's go to Warp 1.
Warp 1.
Control has been informed of your arrival. Take a bit of pace.
Doodly 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 doo. Doodly doodly doo. This is the view of
Looks like
Invictus
energy
eating our dust.
usage is fairly neutral.
I have
Ooh,
assigned
sounds like Invictus
conservation
heard
mode for
that.
most systems.
Excellent.
We can definitely move faster than this.
Oh.
No, Draco, let's at
Could
least
we
boost
export
up our...
that and port view so we can see what that is?
It is a dot.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a little dot. That was useful. A Terran probe.
Relic, what was that you were about to say?
It doesn't matter too much. We're almost there. I was going to say bump up the efficiency.
Warp's at 100%.
Yep.
When are we gonna get Tim Allen as our ship's engineer?
Why would you want that?
Because we need more power!
Okay.
At gate.
Alright, activate the jump.
God, I
And
hate
there
the
goes my
silent lift.
mainsphere crashing.
TSN Invictus, you are free to move as required to avoid gravitational anomalies in this area.
Sensors are boosted.
Command, we have transited into the Poseidon system.
As if they need to be told
Understood.
it's okay
Hi,
not
sir.
to fall in
Avoid
black
black
holes.
Thank you for letting us know.
Gravitic disruptions appear extremely
They are
high
not
near the
stationary.
gate. Recommend you move to safer position.
Yeah, we got
Let's
one
go to
hit.
Warp 1.
Warp 1, aye. Black holes should not move, damn it.
Black holes are always
Oblivion,
in
should we
motion.
be still forming on you or going to search another sector?
It would be extremely uncommon or indeed impossible to find a black hole that wasn't moving.
Moving like this.
Invictus, move to scout area Alpha 4 through Echo 5.
Alpha 4 through Echo 5, check.
Are the gravitational anomalies affecting our ship's course at all?
Very slightly.
Adjust cost 050.
050.
Okay, come to 180. Let's move back down the rimward direction.
Shark!
We should make friends.
Dun.
Leave us lawyers?
They can come too.
Shall I load a couple of tags, Captain?
Yeah, go ahead. Command, this is in Oblivion. All we're reading so far are some local space dwelling creatures.
Tags are ready.
Alright,
Roger
bring
that,
us hard
Oblivion.
about direction 000.
Hard about.
We're going to tag a couple, just for scientific interest.
Probably the shark
Understood.
and a pod of whales.
Now, if we tag them, do they remain on our sensors?
I believe they should, Captain.
Oh,
The tag target will persist on sensors beyond our active sensor range.
a
Alright,
rare
news to
scientific
heading-
opportunity. A shark, I believe, is eating a whale.
030, let's tag the shark.
Forward view on main.
comms, make sure you're carefully monitoring incoming traffic from TSN Command.
Aye,
If you
sir.
look out to your starboard side,
You'll see the majestic whale. Oh,
we're
you
in
can
range.
hear it.
Tag away.
Alright, so that's one of the whale pods. We also have the shark. Can we draw the shark away from the whales using a beacon?
We could.
Alright, let's load up one beacon. Let's tag the shark.
Tag away. Shark is interested in us over the whales, regardless of beacon. Configuring beacon
Alright.
to attract shark. Configuration complete. Standing by.
Young shark.
Let's get clear of these whales first before hitting the beacon. It's a good position.
Confirm beacon deploy.
Go ahead.
Beacon is away.
Beacon effect should persist for 5 minutes.
Move to heading 256.
256.
Victus is Oblivion. Any space-dwelling creatures that you come across, move to tag them. Ah,
Aye, sir.
our tag does track them, so we can track that whale pod now. Come to heading 180.
180, aye.
Energy steady at 8.
I wonder if tags would work on
Oblivion,
Prairie
do we
vessels.
tag each creature or just each group?
Invictus, just tag one in each group, and it means that we can track that whole group.
Aye, sir.
Do we really want to send Invictus towards the piranhas?
She's surrounded by black holes, so I think piranhas are the least of the worries.
The black holes move aimlessly. Piranhas actually have malicious intent.
Do we have maps of this system? I know some of the maps that we currently have are not up to date. Okay.
If we encounter any kind of serious opponent here, I can definitely see drawing those piranha pods to it, letting them do the work.
Oblivion, this is Invictus. We've tagged 2 groups of piranhas.
Invictus, that's confirmed. Command, we're looking at this area. Currently there doesn't seem to be anything of interest that we want to gather and bring back.
Be advised, we are out of tags.
Requesting that we move into Grid Echo and into the transition point. Right, Helm, come to impulse speed.
Affirmative. Oblivion, continue your scientific expedition.
Invictus, we're going to transition via Grid Echo.
I Oblivion, we'll be right there.
Ooh, those grav waves really picked up.
They shift around a bit.
Moving to counter. Jacob, can we get a boost impulse, please?
Alright.
Looks like the shark's still interested in our beacon.
Oh, we've got, what, another 2 minutes on the clock?
Is that good enough boost? Or do you want more?
A tiny bit more. We're still being buffeted.
Oblivion, this is Invictus. We are approaching the line.
Alright, let's come to heading 180.
Copy that.
Transition point.
We have sector transition.
Stand by for sensor update.
Sensors are boosted.
Ooh, we're being pushed back towards the transition line.
Alright, come to heading 140. This should be a little bit of an easier sector of space. There's no asteroids around here. It's important to note, Jafar, I'm not sure how well shuttles, how much shuttles are affected by the gravitational waves. With their reduced mass, you might have a better time.
Indeed. Your orders, sir.
Stand by. We've got a couple of biomechs. Invictus, confirm, are you out of tags now?
Yes, they are. They announced this previous.
Okay. Let's put another tag in the tubes. Come to direction
Oblivion, this is
080.
Invictus. We do not have any tags.
Confirmed, Invictus. I want you to move to scout the area. We'll tag the biomechs.
Aye, sir.
Zulu 69 is going to be our target.
Tagging Zulu.
Comms, have we got any information coming through?
Say again, sir.
Yeah, we've been getting messages through from ISN command.
Yes, we have one that said we should proceed to Sector 2, which I would assume this is the Sector 2. And they gave us a package that includes a signal frequency modulator that modulates through our shield systems. And they say if the techs have done their job right, they should do what they need to do. And then when we get to Sector 2, we should await further instructions from the center of Sector 2. So we should proceed to the center of Sector 2.
In range.
Negative visual.
Bring us closer.
Oblivion, this is Invictus. We just received an odd message over comms from Zulu 69.
Take note, tagged target does not remove low-vis status. So they're tagged, and I can't see them right now.
We're still in extreme range.
They're within 5K, so I should be able to see them.
Alright, for some reason we're in Sector 5. Helm, come to direction 315. We're going to leave these. Invictus, move into Alpha transition.
We're getting strange readings from that biomech is interesting.
I sent him a message which confused him, so it stunned him.
Ah.
That's why he's communicating the way he is. I overloaded him with the system's error, which stunned him.
I've seen that behavior before.
Transition.
You fed it a logic problem.
Energy's at 60%.
Alright, it looks like stellar cartography's out. Helm, come to direction 060.
060.
Invictus will rendezvous in grid Delta 5, Mark 5, and refuel.
Ooh, thought we were being chased by a singularity right there.
Just being friendly.
Friendly black hole.
I shouldn't taunt the black holes.
Definitely don't taunt the black holes. Much like taunting asteroids, it just makes you look foolish.
They just wanted a
Someone
hug.
can answer.
Besides, you never know when one will become sentient. There are only so many your mom jokes that stellar bodies can take. Nearing transition line.
Put it in fuel collection mode.
Something. Your mom has a stellar body.
30% impulse.
Alright, let's get this fuel back up. Invictus, take the chance to refuel. Then we'll transit into the next sector. Looks like there might have been some kind of error with stellar cartography on that last transition.
Are we relying on ISN cartography or our old TSN one?
The one that's wrong. Alright, let's move to transition.
Copy that.
Hopefully we'll find what we need.
More black holes!
This is definitely Sector 2. Comms, can you relay to Command and Control that we've now arrived in Sector 2?
Hi, sir.
They wanted us to go in the center, right?
Come to heading 057, go to warp 1. So they've got a frequency modulator that's going to cut through our shields. This is where we discover what ISN have been up to with these research missions into Poseidon Rift.
Probably nothing good.
Invictus, form up on Oblivion. Command, we are following instructions relayed via
Oblivion, this is Invictus. We are taking position behind you, but should we avoid these black holes?
What does it look like we're doing?
No, they want clarification. They want to make sure they have permission.
Oh, okay. I'll tell them they don't have permission.
Invictus, remain formed on ISN Oblivion.
Hi, sir. We're gonna remain. Yep.
Yeah.
Do they know that you're flying and not me?
I'm not sure what that means.
It's a state secret.
What's a state
Okay.
secret?
Alright. Face 000. Home, come to 000.
Aye.
And hold position.
I'll stop. Well, holding position as much as possible.
All drift.
Too fast to TSN.
Stand by.
Promethean drift.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, screw that.
Just in positioning to keep us in Charlie 3. How does the throttle still not work? No, it's ever since we've had these Artemis updates, my throttle just hasn't done anything. And let's get another boost impulse.
I'm not sure impulse is going to be enough.
Well, let's bump us up to 250, see what happens.
That.
Jesus, barely enough.
We're being sucked into a black hole. We're all going to
definitely
die.
Still losing ground.
Yeah, we're gonna have to use warp for this.
Be advised, there's another black hole in front of us.
Friendly wave, everybody.
Friendly
Have
gravitational
ISN
wave.
Command specified what frequency band to set our shield systems to?
Whichever one will hurt the
Means
least.
we should probably raise our shields.
Bring shields online, turn heading 000.
Shields online.
My kingdom for directional thrusters.
6 degrees of freedom.
Well, I mean, why are there 6 pedals if there are only 4 directions?
Okay, load up a probe.
Probe eye.
Shoot at Invictus, see how they react.
As soon as it's loaded, deploy the probe.
Current bearing. Probe is away.
Stand by. Keep track of it, science.
Well.
What on earth? Oh shit.
Invictus, stand by.
Oh, no bueno. Do not want.
We have contacts.
Sensors are boosted.
Yeah, they're just little Caltrons.
Why does this seem familiar? Caltrons in the Poseidon Rift.
Command, this is ISN Oblivion.
ISN Oblivion, this is Naval Command ahead.
We are detecting Caltron presence in this area. Evasive maneuvers.
You have orders from ISN Com.
What orders?
We are to engage and destroy the Caltron units.
They want us collecting Caltrons.
And collect salvage, yes, sir.
Mission to deploy the shuttle.
Oblivion, this is Invictus. Are we okay to attack?
Here they come.
Invictus, moving to engage and destroy. This is what ISN Command are doing. They want something to do with these Caltrons. Move to engage nearest Caltron force. Delta
Indigo
2.
5-4. Delta 2.
Invictus lay down upon the funeral pyre.
Shall I deploy in the shuttle, Captain?
Negative. Well, I want to see the salvage first before we start deploying.
Understood.
Current target's frequency alpha has no front shields.
Third peak.
Let's configure the shuttle operations for extraction and recovery operations.
Frequency Charlie.
Done. Ready to launch the Proteus. Shall I head out, sir?
Stand by. Alright, deploy.
Frequency Delta.
Proteus away.
Oscar 1-1 is directly ahead. You'll have to pick up each extraction zone individually, I think, Proteus. Invictus, the
Understood.
extraction zones
frequency
are
alpha.
marked salvage. Use your shuttle to start extracting.
So let me get that straight. That probe opened up a damn wormhole.
It looks like it.
It's
Maybe it was
terrifying.
configured some way,
New incoming contacts.
like the artifacts.
This is reminiscent of
To
species
drawing caltrons, because we
8472.
know a couple of the artifacts were used to do that. What I want to know is why ISN Command are collecting caltron debris. Alright, continue engaging caltron force in this area.
Energy's at 51%.
Delta 2, I. Moving for the rear. Or Invictus can do that. That works too.
Proteus seems to have taken
Moving in.
Proteus, are you having any difficulty with the
First target
gravitational
for
waves?
Oblivion, we are going to be
Nothing I
firing
can-
EMP into the cloud.
Back this
Alright.
off.
Evasive maneuvers.
Front shield's down to 37%.
Omega 1 from here.
New communications from ISN Command. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I just had a black spike. Alright. Salvage team away.
Moving in. First target, Lima 8-2.
Lima
Navigate
82,
to
frequency Bravo.
navigating to debris.
These caltrons switch targets fast. Your heading is 220, Proteus.
Roger 220.
26%.
Right. Recycle homing torpedoes to energy until we finish this engagement.
We'll convert as needed.
First target, frequency Delta.
Alright, helm come to heading 090. Go to warp 1.
090, warp 1.
Energy's at 13%, front shield's at 45%, rear shield's at 33%.
Make it warp 2.
Warp 2, I.
Fingers on the convert button if we don't get there in time. Or, before we run dry.
I'll stop. Let's go to fuel collection.
Right.
Victus, we're just gathering some more fuel.
Long range shuttle up.
Hi, sir. We might join you in a second.
Confirmed.
Accelerating to warp 1.
Take care, we're kind of drifting into.
Yeah, I see it.
Energy's at
User
3%.
disconnected from your channel.
Did we just lose?
Not I.
It was our
Bye-bye.
midshipman.
Baba.
I have comms open. I said comm have confirmed they've planted
do you want a
techs aboard the
conversion?
enlisted on our enlisted crew to.
You're out of
Long
energy.
charge.
We are at energy 0.
Yes, Helm, do you want a conversion or do you just want to charge?
We should be charging right now. I don't know why we're not.
Your shields were up.
There we go.
Invictus is experiencing elevated radiation levels. Someone should get them the memo they need to get clear.
Morlock 1 out of 10.
Well, that's more. Can Morlock 10?
Okay, Morlock 1 out of green.
That sounds more accurate.
See if you can
Produce
give us
away.
a course that brings us closer towards the extraction zones while we're in fuel collection, or at least counters the gravitational pull.
We're not going to be able to counter that.
We have communications from ISN
these
Oblivion. They
waves
say
and-
no one on Invictus will be able to have babies ever again. Radiation exposure.
You did say you wanted the message transferred over that they had radiation exposure.
Cap, permission to move into Charlie 2.
Stand by. These gravitational waves will shift anyway. At some point.
Adrift in the Maker's Fire. Uh-oh.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Move into Charlie 2.
Right.
We have full supply of torpedoes and 75% energy.
Oblivion, this is Invictus. Our radiation was high enough to take down our shields. We're trying to rebuild right now.
Got more Caltrons incoming.
Yeah, I poked the Superstorm for a while and it deployed a bunch of variation Bs.
Is there a super swarm out? No, it's just a swarm. We've
Well,
got
it's
enough
very
energy
angry
to
and
take it out.
We're at 75.
It can be quite heavy hitting that swarm.
With high maneuver burn, we could theoretically stay out of its weapon arcs while we...
Correct,
hit it
I was doing
side.
that with the Proteus.
Alright, bring us back around. Load up one EMP. I want to hit it with that first.
Loading EMP.
Shuttle deploying.
Uniform 7-8 is our primary target.
Right.
Still
On
negative
scopes.
visual.
Fire it well.
Bring us
Negative
close.
visual.
You've got target.
EMP is away. I feel like I should have waited on that.
Okay,
We
load
prob-
and fire homing torpedoes at will. Let's move to engage. Delta 3, Delta 3.
Delta 3.
We want to do this head on or
Down those
maneuver?
shields.
Modifications to our remaining biological beacon are underway. The present salvage should be enough for the techs to do their job. Secure it. Orders from ISN com.
Alright, looks like the Odysseus is getting the last one.
There we go.
Right.
Okay.
Destroyed.
I bet that's the first time, Helm, that you could say that you engage a Caltron sideways.
More deploying from the rift.
Alright, hard about.
Right
Command, we managed to secure the debris. Is there any way to seal this black hole?
Engaging.
Oblivion, this is Invictus. Seems like we have extracted all of the remnants.
Too many arcs. We should get out of here.
Invictus,
Yeah.
that's confirmed. Evasive maneuvers.
If we want to clear those, we should clear them with an Echo too.
We do have the wormhole right there.
Bring them back in. See if we can get them back into their own rift.
Science, can we get a readout on our current radiation?
Invictus, see if you can form up on Oblivion. We're trying to draw these Caltrons
what?
back into their own rift.
I don't have any radiation
ISIS.
display on science.
That's not...
Communications from ISN command. They want us to deploy
Oh wait, there we
to
go.
configure a biobeacon for space monster mode
50.
and deploy it within range of the Caltrons.
Load up that beacon.
Loading beacon.
If they go into the rift, this isn't going to work.
Alright, bring us back around direction 147. Warp 1.
Alright.
Beacon is ready. Any settings?
Just
Space
configure
monster.
it. Yeah, just configure it to attract a space monster.
Radiation at good
By
performance.
space monster, do you mean Typhoon?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Configuration complete. Standing by.
They're
Okay,
being
come
sucked
to
in.
heading 060.
060.
And deploy. When ready.
Confirm deploy.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Beacon is away.
I'm in command.
Energy is now
Invictus picked it
21%.
up.
Say again?
Invictus picked it up.
Wait, what?
Invictus picked up our beacon. It's fine. Okay, load up 2 mines into the tubes, come to direction 234.
What do you mean
Let's
they
do an
picked it
Echo
up?
2
Can they
maneuver.
pick them up?
Yeah.
They
Ready
can,
for
yeah.
Echo 2.
Well, can't they deploy...
Recycle homing torpedoes for energy, make sure we've got enough.
Mines are ready.
Invictus, we're going to conduct an Echo maneuver to clear out these Caltrons that are remaining.
3 conversions.
Hey, why did
8
Invictus
remain.
pick it up? Hang on, we've got communications to the Caltrons.
Yeah, we saw that you dropped something. We wanted to get it for you.
Alright, let's go, Echo 2.
Echo 2. On my mark.
Wait, what's going on? Wait, I'm getting something from these Caltrons.
You're pretty spread out.
Drop.
Another Victus is going. Wait, they're flagging. They're flagging friendly. They're flagging friendly.
Are we shooting on Invictus?
No, Invictus is following us through.
Did we not just drop mines on them?
We did drop a single mine in an area where it seemed they might be going, but it's our mine's fault.
I'm
Captain.
following orders. Thank you very much.
Captain, prior to us destroying the Caltrons, they were starting to change IFF to friendly.
We've got one Victor 1-0. Command, we're reading Victor 1-0 as neutral.
And drifting into the mine.
We can clear it out.
Communication from ISN Command. They say, Command override test successful. Well done, gentlemen. Did we just
Oblivion,
take
this
control
is
of the
Invictus.
Caltrons?
Do you know what this Victor 1-0 is all about?
Looks like some kind of override test that ISN Command have been conducting. Make sure you're recording all this.
Aye, sir.
Command, say again.
Hang on. I have an idea.
Just a minute, if I can't hear Hall.
This is ISN on to ISN Oblivion. You have an encrypted message waiting for you on secure band.
That's confirmed. We're reading the override test communication.
Your bingo energy.
Recycle homing torpedoes to energy. Bring the package back to base. Come, see if you can direct Victor 1-0 into that mine. Let's destroy it. We'll call it off as an accident.
We'll attempt.
Friendly Caltrons, singularities are moving, dogs and cats are living together, mass bloody hysteria.
Don't worry. There's some stability in our universe. Invictus will still die.
What package are we collecting?
Probably the Caltron.
Alright, ready to launch in the shuttle. And I get a bearing on the Caltron.
Comms, we're not collecting that. I want it to go into that mine. We're not taking it back to ISN Command. Not if they manage to get control of it.
Proteus, see if you can drag it in. Oh, it's
Roger.
not following you.
Wait, but it is following me. Stand by. I just gave it an order to move on bearing 180 and it complied.
Alright, bring it to heading 000.
Alright.
It's not accepting orders.
There we go.
Not quite.
Is it following Proteus?
That would be convenient. Proteus could just lead it there.
Proteus,
Come to heading
000.
066. Move in. We're going to engage it. Invictus, we need to destroy that Caltron.
Is that per
Aye,
orders
sir.
from command?
Say again?
Is that per orders from command?
No, that is not per orders from command.
Because
he's
we're
heading
so
towards it.
good at following command orders.
Ramming speed.
Alright. ISN Invictus. It was a shame to see that Caltron be taken out by gravitational anomalies. Let's proceed back to command. Helm, come to direction 270, go to warp 1.
Space is cold and unforgiving, sir.
Command and Control, this is ISN Oblivion. It seems the Caltron specimen that we had in our possession was destroyed by a gravitational shear that ripped it to shreds. We are going to be heading back towards the gate and into ISN space.
Understood, Oblivion. Return to base at once.
Invictus, see if you can get your officers on it. We'll see if we can get Oblivion officers on it as well. We need to figure out how it was that ISN have managed to figure out how to open up a rift and take control of Caltrons.
Aye, sir. We'll be discussing it on the way back.
If they have the ability to open a rift using their knowledge of the artifacts, how likely is it, do we think, they have the ability to open a rift to our universe?
I don't know. A big thing there is it's one thing to open up a wormhole connecting 2 points of related space. Opening it between 2 universes? I'm pretty sure the science is entirely different there.
No, but the methodology may not be that different. Opening the rift in our prime universe probably required the use of all 5 artifacts.
Alright, set a cost for a Rita's gate.
Right.
Ideally, that doesn't involve us flying into rocks.
It spawned on top of me.
A likely story.
That's what she said.
Whoa. Also, Draco, I'm feeling a little betrayed right now.
Yeah, well, my team's got to go clean up the mess.
Well, they've got to do something.
It's a permanent solution to a temporary problem.
In any case, once the beacon override occurred, I was able to issue orders to the probe via non-standard frequency, not the probe, the Caltron via non-standard frequencies. So that all but confirms the function of those modifications.
I wonder how experimental this whole thing was.
It may not be experimental, sir.
Mm.
They may have had that. They may have had this ability to begin with.
We can figure it out and take it back with us. It'd be really convenient.
It might explain why there's been so few Caltron incidents since we entered this universe.
In fact,
the
our entering the same event by which we entered the universe may have resulted in that.
Requesting that once we've transited through the Eureka's gates, that we move to automated systems. Alright, as soon as we reach the gate, let's go to jump.
In position.
This is command to all ships. Opening jump gate.
What just got fired?
Nothing.
Alright, I think we managed to deal with those gravitational waves quite well. They were extreme in some cases, but we managed to avoid being sucked into a black hole. The extraction operations were conducted efficiently. Weapons, your use of the probe was interesting. Managed to get a few tags.
I did not know that we could pick beacons up.
No. Seems they can be recovered. I wonder if they can be recovered before the timeout and recycled then.
Almost certainly, sir.
That way you could use them before they completely discharge and we lose them in space.
Correct.
Okay, let's head up to mission briefing chamber for a debrief on that mission.
Right.
Where is it? First, I tell you.
Ding, grats.
There we go.
Oh, right, we only have 2 ships to worry about now.
Damn. Money! Oh, hey. Never mind your fingers, I've got blisters on my brain! With apologies to the wrecked train et al.
Good lead on deck.
Just wait for Subcommandant Hall. There he is. Alright, so ISN Command sent us into the Poseidon Rift to gather specimens. It's only when we got there that we were able to get the information from ISN Command. They wanted us to gather the Caltron remnant specimens, which we did do. That is something that we can't cover up. However, using some of the technical wizardry that they had going on, they were able to obtain control of one of the Caltron enemies. So now we know that ISN have control to open a rift using their knowledge of the artifacts and control the Caltrons. We need to make sure that we've gathered as much information as we can so that we can decide what action to take. It may be that we have to enlist the assistance of the rebel forces in this area if things start going awry. Hall, do you have any more information regarding on the situation that's going on currently in the ISN?
There is a lot of secure chatter in the higher echelons right now. The Empire is getting close to something big, and they are anticipating it with the utmost fervor.
Clearly.
And we're expecting that it is completely related to the Caltrons and being able to control them.
Most likely from what I've been able to scrounge up.
Sir, how do we have any details on the technical aspect of how they control those Caltrons? Just we should be saving that information.
Well, the specifications that I was ordered to relay to Xavier involved weakening the local space-time with energy modulations from shield emitters, firing a probe with a carrier wave signal, which drew the attention of Caltrons. It irritates them in some fashion to the point where they have to investigate. So they open up a rift, and units start pouring out. Now, the subversion of the actual units, that's done by some more signal trickery. A beacon is configured. A biological disruption beacon is configured in such a manner that it is able to affect the electronic systems of the Caltrons. And the end result allows the Imperial Navy to subvert Caltrons for their own purposes, whether it be blowing them up or taking over the control systems of Caltron units.
We know that the Caltrons are quite a serious enemy
Oops.
If they fall into the hands of the ISN, you can only imagine what they might do with them.
Well, they could fall in control of us. Since we understand how they do it.
And we've already done this before. Recall the penultimate operation in our Prime universe, in the acquiring, I believe it was the 5th artifact, operation by the Section Blue vessel, was able to disorganize and even seize control of Caltron units in that operation. If we were entrusted with this capability, we could compare the two methods and possibly learn how to counter them.
We also could use this to help in our quest to get either home or to weaken the ISN.
My concern is that, according to the reports that I've read, we've not been the only research expedition into the Poseidon Rift. ISN Command have been conducting these for a while.
But we are one of the operations taking place, which gives us
We are. I think there's going to have to be some discussion. Like I say, maybe even contacting the other forces. Like I say, if ISN Command are able to get control of Caltrons and deploy them alongside their own ships, then any civilian population in the local area isn't going to be safe.
That being said, if the ISN over-rely on the ability to subvert Caltrons, and we figure out a way to shut them down altogether, or even better, turn them on their controllers, we could completely scatter them. Scatter ISN forces.
We'll have to see how much control we can exert of them. Alright, what we'll do is we'll stand down for 5 minutes, and then move on to the next mission that has been allocated by ISN Command. This will be a move into the Antara system to deal with privateers. In the meantime, we'll have some officers researching what the implications are of what we've just seen. Any records that can be made will be appreciated. Unofficial. Keep them off ISN official records. Wallet?
Fortunately, I have to take my leave for now, but I will see everybody next time.
Alright.
Good seeing you, Marlock.
Injection time, huh?
I must also take my leave at this time.
User disconnected from your channel.
Good one. All right. Good hunting, everyone. I'm gonna dive into the data from that mission and see what I can make out.
Good flying.
Hi.
Good hunting, everyone.
Alright.
User disconnected from your channel.
Okay, we'll take 5 minutes and we'll reconvene for our next mission.
Aye, aye.
Thank you, 5.
Comment down. Are you on command and control next time, or are you in fleet command?
I'm going to be conducting more CIC duties.
So we are going to have intendant in fleet command on a live mission.
Why would an intendant be in fleet command?
Look
The
around.
group leader's going to be back.
Exactly. Oh, okay.
You know this.
I thought he was also going to be on CIC. Okay. We're just a little short of senior officers at the moment, is all. We should consider the possibility of destroying Caltron artifacts in this universe. It would probably be the simplest way to make sure that the Empire can't get to other universes, right? Also likely undermine their ability to control Caltrons, if we're worried about that. Am I making sense? Everyone AFK?
I've just got back, but it sounds like everyone else might be.
Okay.
But I might be wrong.
I was just proposing we should entertain the idea of destroying the Caltron artifacts in this universe.
As a preventative measure?
Precisely. I mean, it might trap us here, but it would almost definitely secure our home universe against them coming there by the same sort of means we came. And also, it would likely undermine their efforts to control the Caltrons.
I appreciate the evaluation of your evaluation of all of these crew's nobility willing to stay in this alternate universe forever, but careful when you broach that subject.
I agree, but we have to consider the possibility that if we do, if we play the long game, we could just fall into a black hole or something, right? Like we're the only ones who are in the know about all this.
It's a good idea.
Every time we undermine Imperial research, we're one step closer to being discovered.
In other words,
maybe not for what we are.
Being the Fourth Hunter League to the Fourth Hunted League.
Right. I hear the Third Hunter group won't be much of a problem for a while, though.
Not since they were accidentally wiped out.
Yeah.
What sector did he say our next mission was going to be in?
I don't think he did.
I don't remember, no.
We haven't had information yet. Hey, Donovan.
Thought it started with an A.
Hello.
Oh, that good, huh?
Donovan, you sound as bad as I feel right now.
Thank you.
That's a response, but okay.
This is the voice of the Mr. Arms.
I should probably put myself on key talk instead of voice activation so I can cough here when I need to.
Not the worst idea.
Group leader on deck.
Alright, I believe the Commodore is going to be joining us in just a moment. Orders from ISN Command are to enter the Antara system and engage with pirates in the area. Commodore, you have further details?
I do indeed. First of all, well done on making it out of the rift alive. Outstanding leadership, group leader, as always. I'm sure I don't need to remind any of you that what happened in that last mission is classified to Omega 1 level. So moving on, an investigation into some of the junk raiders operating in Crescenda has indicated that our privateer cells have been a little bit less faithful to the Empire and to their letters of marque than expected. We have traced the actions of these junkers to our privateer outfits in Antara, who have been working on our behalf to destabilize the independent colonies there. The 4th Hunter Group has previously had much experience with that system, so it's been deemed fit to send you on an expedition to bring discipline to our privateers and make it clear to them that their operational parameters are instructions rather than loose guidelines.
Alright. Simple matter is, simple mission then. Move in, take out the pirates so that they get the message.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's report to ships. Lieutenant Ziff, I believe you'll be commanding the ISN Invictus.
As you wish, sir.
Excellent.
So, if you have on the ship, silent, go over to that. Or at least I assume it's now. Hey, look. All you have is silence, don't you? Other than Donovan. And...
More entertaining here.
I'm just gonna go down to a ship and listen.
Yeah, I think it's CC1.
I tried CC1, it wasn't working.
No, it's 54.204.3.225.
That is CC1.
Odd. I will disconnect and reconnect.
Oh, it went in now. Okay. It wouldn't before.
Alright, Lieutenant Slate, are you having issues with your connection at the moment?
It seems to be stable.
Alright.
It depends on that whole fast lane, slow lane thing. We've been getting intermittent outages all week. They don't seem to last very long, but just long enough to be annoying.
Which role would you prefer then?
Keep me on science.
Alright, if you take science communications, Relic, are you happy continuing on Hal?
I can keep flying. We're a Therex class, right?
We are.
Perfect.
Weapons and engineering, Yui and Draco.
Not a problem.
Excellent. Alright, command codes are back online. You should be able to connect now.
Ship is set.
Invictus is Oblivion. Just confirm command codes have been reset. Command and Control. We've been connected
Oblivion,
to
understood,
command
stand by.
codes.
TSN Oblivion, this is Naval Command. Repeat transmission.
ISN Oblivion is currently set up on refresh command codes. We're just waiting on the ISN Invictus.
Understood.
Right, how is everything set?
Engineering standing by.
I'm standing by.
Gunner, as before, standing by.
Science comm, standing by.
Excellent. Do you know what happened to Bubba before he disappeared?
He
Didn't
just
receive any
vanished.
message from him.
No indication, no explanation. He just went poof.
I knew I shouldn't have put him on detail to clean out the torpedo tubes.
Well, he did destroy that station we were trying to capture last year.
Long memories.
The Invictus is pretty much a plague ship. It probably makes more sense for one of you to go over there.
Jesus.
So, my suggestion. Well, is there someone willing to go? If not, I'll pick.
So wait, are you
Any
saying
volunteers?
the Invictus has the scent of death?
How many are actually active on Invictus then? 'Cause I
We've
know
got a very
Lieutenant
new
Donovan.
very new midshipman, a rather overworked commander, an observer, engineer who's not. Two people not feeling that good. Honestly, you've got too many experienced players here. You need to switch one.
I can go, Cap.
Okay. Go to Victus then, and I'll lurk over here.
Yui,
Well,
Draco,
right,
don't
okay.
embarrass me too much.
No plans.
No promises.
I just realised when we were talking about who would be EXO, and the option was Ziv who could be EXO, and nearly no one's saying yes. That's not a healthy ship.
Okay.
Alright, Relic, if you head over there.
So was Relic on Psychoms?
No, he was on Helm.
Okay.
Is that a request for us to switch up who's where?
I can try Helm. I can't
Oblivion,
swear to.
this is Relentless. We are Invictus even, we're good to go.
Let's confirm if it is.
Is Yui actually on weapons like his thing says?
Yes.
Yeah.
My suggestion would be I grab weapons. I know how to do that, and I know Yui can be Helm easily. That would be my suggestion. I'm happy with whatever.
Superintendent you?
Can do.
Weapons ready.
Alright. Helm, you ready?
Navigation sketchy.
Weapons you're sorted. Engineering you still at?
Still here.
Science and comms.
Yep.
Alright. Command, we're activating command and control systems now.
Oblivion's just burning out helmsman after helmsman.
I don't know, you ask an intendant to step up and take command and they
And they waffle?
start feeding you things like overworked.
Underpaid.
Underpaid.
Science is online.
Helm online.
Command to Oblivion, stand by while we extrapolate your position.
Entering fuel collection.
Do you want me to preload an EMP?
Yeah. That sounds almost like Commander put us in the wrong place. Oh, that's interesting. Stellar cartography doesn't have anti system.
For some reason, we seem to have lost 2 EMPs for just no reason. Oh, it's my console, not even cycling.
It's your
Command
console.
control to ISN Oblivion.
This ship should only have 2 EMPs, one of which should be in the tube.
Go ahead, Command.
We've got a fix on your position now. Seems you were able to arrive without too much incident.
The backup toilets really wasn't worth noting in the incident report.
Proceed to Sector 1 and prepare for operations.
Well, the idea of backed up toilets is that they don't work.
Yeah. The whole backup your data was supposed to mean something else entirely.
Are my ears broken, or have I not received a direction yet?
You've not received a direction. Come to heading 318, so let's go to warp 1.
318.
Do we have no nukes on this ship?
That is correct.
We have no nukes.
Oh, okay. Because I'm showing stuff like 15 out of 12 torpedoes.
Oh, no,
That's
we've got 15
strange.
torpedoes, 8 mines, 2 EMPs, 8 P-shots.
Yeah.
2 beacons, 4 probes, 4 tanks. No nukes. There was some kind of protest, people said no nukes, they got rid of them. Okay, make our heading 327 directly towards the waypoint. We boost power to the warp systems, let's move a little bit faster.
Alright.
Arriving on beacon.
Great
Dropping down
ordnance.
to FCS.
Dre ordnance.
Straight ahead.
Okay, direction is 314 directly towards the waypoint. Let's continue on course.
314.
Warp
Should
again.
be sector 7.
That asteroid field is pretty dense. Recommend we get the DAMCON teams outside and line the hull with pillows.
Hmm. I don't think we have quite that many pillows.
Looks
We
like
do
you're
have-
gonna have to donate some. Draco, I know you have three on that bunk.
Well, yeah. But we do have plenty of hull paint.
Dan
Is it
comes
military
to
grey or
emergency
ocean
shelters.
Wouldn't you just rise or dive? They all seem in a very small plane.
He seems to be doing okay.
They look a lot more dense on the captain's map than on the helm.
Alright, we need to proceed towards waypoint 1. An odd shift with so few ships deployed. Alright, this should technically be Sector 2. So let's come to course 297. Continue at Warp 2.
Warp 2.
Command, we're currently putting our position in Sector 2, is that correct? Tell you what, we'll find out when we hit the transition zone.
That waypoint still valid?
No, no other waypoint.
Returning to course 297.
Let's see if I can pull up some records somewhere of the Antara system. I'm sure there's a map of it somewhere.
Energy's at 77%.
Fuel collector is active. $89%. Looks like we need some distance.
Stand by.
Energy nominal.
Interesting.
What's that?
Weirdness
Delta
in
2 Mark 6.
2.
Identify those.
Pirate asteroid bases.
Identify
Right, looks like
target.
we're-
Absolutely.
Invictus break formation, move into grid Charlie 1 through Delta 3.
Charlie 1 through Delta 3I.
Let's move into grid Echo 4, direction 215.
Echo 4.
In warp.
As we leave the asteroid field, come to direction 270.
Helm was trying to get us a new paint job.
Nah, I climbed, like Starry suggested.
Now the asteroid bases are changing sides.
Camouflage, we should destroy him anyway.
I have managed to find a map in Terran system.
Yeah, I remember the briefing now.
Right, hold position here. Command, this is TSN Oblivion. We've managed to make contact with the privateer force in this area, requesting further instructions.
This is CIC to TSN Oblivion. You are clear to proceed with punitive ops when ready.
Commander, we're looking at getting Marines aboard these bases. If so, we're requesting drop zones. If not, we're requesting target designations.
We did receive
Installations
a
are
letter
not a
of
primary
marque.
target of this operation. Focus your efforts on fleet craft.
Echo run while they're friendly then?
We need them to see the light of reason, not see them dead.
How about the light of the sun at close range?
I'm taking from that they don't want us to destroy them. Invictus, we're going to make some firing passes against these bases. Aim not to destroy, but just to damage.
Didn't CIC just indicate the bases are not primary targets? To target fleet craft?
Invictus, focus on the enemy ships in grid Delta 3. We'll get the ones in grid Charlie 4. Helm, direction
Delta 3
is 047, warp 1. Engineering,
047.
boost power to warp systems.
Aye. We're power boosted.
Combat maneuvers on arrival.
Just Delta 1 pass.
For some reason, the weapons console is noticeably laggy.
En passant. Delta 1 pass completed. We seem to be in a tractor team.
Maneuvers. Okay, engage the pirate that's factoring us.
Difficult to
Do
acquire.
we know which one it is? Kilo 70.
He's a long way off.
Not in
Oblivion,
visual.
This is Invictus.
We've
Are we
broken,
aiming to
closing
destroy
the
these
target.
ships, or just give them a warning?
We're in another tractor now.
Invictus, if you can get them to surrender.
Maneuver spike.
Maneuver spike.
Is Victor 2-3 a tractor?
I believe he is.
So we're
Alright.
destroying that.
Let's engage and destroy.
Yes, we are working on that. Target shields have fallen. Target aft, Kilo 70. Forward shields have fallen, as have aft.
Can we get a taunt on Sierra 5-6? I don't want them disappearing.
Recommend load Omega 1.
Load and fire at will.
Doing it.
Damned tractor.
Redlining beams.
Still loading Omega 1.
Target aft. Forward shields if re-raised.
Got it.
Peak maneuver.
Target destroyed.
Peak maneuver.
Peak warp.
Can you give me a second to recharge shields?
We just need his attention pronto.
Ah.
Target and fire. Target's gone.
Alright, Kilo 50. Come to direction 245.
Energy's at 50%.
We have his attention, it
Oh,
looks
we've
like.
got a lot of abilities.
Running evasive. As long as we have their attention, they're not going anywhere. Giving the ship time to recover. Target is veering
No,
off.
they've
Still got those
moved to engage.
torpedoes.
Got 2 torpedoes.
Closing in aft. Give me 200% sustainable maneuver.
I got you 250 sustainable maneuver.
Need some power for beams.
I've got those 2.
Victor's this is Oblivion. Our fallback area will be grid Charlie 2.
Charlie
He's
2,
there
aye.
if you need to refuel.
Star, are you using manual?
Yep, and it seems to be doing nothing.
Alright, Helm, come to direction 243, go to warp 1.
243.
Energy's at 32%, front and rear shields are green.
Alright, make it 280.
280.
We'll go through the nebula into grid Charlie 2, we'll refuel there. Maximum power to warp systems.
Boosting warp.
We are getting messages from the privateers on the comms channel.
What are they saying?
Well, let's see.
Alright, put some fuel collection.
We've not yet
They're a
reached
little bit
Charlie
annoyed
2.
we're firing on them, and they say we're supposed to be paying them, they're on our payroll, and they want to know what we're doing, they have authorization to operate, yada yada yada. Watch who you're shooting at, we'll have to report you, you know, that kind of stuff.
I have sensors boosted.
Can we communicate that they've been operating outside of their remit?
Oh, sure.
Alright, how heavily equipped is that axe class?
They're saying all they're doing is scrapping and blowing away blockades, which is exactly what they're permitted to do.
Oblivion, we are attracted. SOS, SOS.
Warp 4, Captain.
Direction 136. Maximum warp.
Warp is boosted.
Load mines.
Reducing speed. Invictus is lost.
I want to do a echo maneuver as best we can through that large mass.
There'll be tractors in there probably.
Make it
Agreed.
an echo 2 if we can. Let's go maximum warp through. Hopefully we can slingshot past.
Alright, warp 4, except we're not moving. We're tractored.
Two mines are loaded.
Let's go.
Like I said, we're tractored.
From here?
Yep.
I see the ISN Oblivion.
All power
I
to
didn't know
shields.
Shields boosted.
Fore and aft,
Alright.
we're surrounded.
Invictus got destroyed.
And we have no shields forward and aft.
Get us out of here as soon
I'd
as possible.
love to. We're at warp 4, but we're in a nebula.
Alright.
We are
Oh,
retractored. Retractored.
You're in trouble.
There are too many tractors in that.
We've broken
Get us
away.
out. Get us out. Good job. Keep us on this course. Let's
That's
move into this
awesome.
asteroid field and repair ourselves as quick as possible.
So we have 40% of impulse and 50% of rear shield damage.
Okay, we need to identify which ships have got the tractor beams.
Dropping out of warp, setting FCS.
Here's the obvious question: do we have a science officer at the moment?
Yeah,
We
sort
do.
of. That's me.
Hostiles are closing fast.
Front shield's at 45%. Still working on repairs.
What do you want in
Alright, I'm
tubes?
going to try and scan. What have we got in there at the minute?
A P-shock. Which...
It's not going to do much against shielded targets.
Oh, we've got a bunch of life pods.
Hostiles
All
are
right.
about to enter visual.
Come to heading 330. Let's keep evasive.
330. We're tractored
The
again
two-
already. Like,
The two leading vessels have tractors.
not only do they have tractors, but they can tractor at like 4,000
Miles
range.
away, yeah.
They say they'll talk to us if we take our busted up cruiser back.
We are retractored.
Alright,
Wow.
keep on heading 000. Try and move us away as best you can.
I've got warp boosted at the moment. We have no rear
Aft shields
shields.
have fallen. Bringing us about so we can maintain our propulsion systems.
Maintain full. Yeah. Maintain full warp. Let's get away from them.
We are tractored again.
Again?
We're
Again.
a third of a sector
We
away.
have a message from TSN that says, looks like you could use some help, group leader.
Think.
We've broken free. Again, I'm going to hold warp 4 until we hit the mid of Charlie 5.
Yeah. Go for it.
Dropping down to warp 1. Holding warp 1. I have an idea.
Go on.
We don't have to be too terribly close to use our mines. We can just shit them out right here and let them close on
Well,
us.
Well,
also
we've got 2 light incoming ships. I reckon we can take those on easy enough.
Energy is at 55%. Front shield is at 55. Rear shield
Bring us back to
45.
heading 180. Keep us in fuel collection mode. I think we can take on these 2 pirate forces quite rapidly, particularly if we target the longbow first. The other one, the pirate arrow, has tractor, but I think we can target their weapon systems as soon as the longbow is destroyed. You ready?
Standing by. They're coming up on us.
Yep.
Shields are boosted.
Full reverse.
Let's go for it.
TSN says they got our men, and they're going to deal with the criminals.
Right, Kilo 27, let's move
We're
to
tractored.
engage.
Seriously?
Proceeding at warp
You can
1.
get a taunt on Kilo 27.
I've got warp boosted here.
This is very weird. We are toggling rapidly between being tractored and not. Like, I'm seeing 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 at that rate. They have a proximity warp destabilization field, is what I'm hearing here.
You're bumping in and out 10,000 distance.
I'm gonna warp ahead around the side.
They've vanished anyway. I don't know if that's a cloak or they have disengaged.
Come to direction 196. That pirate is disengaged.
196.
It wouldn't have been a mission if we didn't have Invictus be destroyed.
I can't chalk this up to their fault.
No, I can't either. There we go.
I've never seen tractors trigger at that range in this weird
No,
proximity destabilization.
I wonder if the oh, come to think of it, how many things with tractors have we done in 2.7.1?
Not too many.
I wonder if they've changed something. The fact that the tractor was toggling on and off at a distance of 10,000 units just seems such a round number.
Victor 7-3 is a target that we're going for.
Yeah, moving
Heading
up from the
is
stern.
150. 150.
Cloak.
None of these have tracks, which is good.
Weapons range. Weapons range.
Okay.
Energy is at 35%.
Stand by. Command, we've managed to neutralize enemy forces in this area. I think they've got the message.
Understood, Oblivion.
Transmit to the privateer forces. Tell them that we'll give them time to rebuild their assets that they've lost in those engagements.
Target's local. Target's local.
And that they need to consider how they use those assets in future.
Local area clear.
We are apparently going to give you some time.
Very considerate of them.
That was my message to them.
Alright, we're standing by for further instructions for command.
Oh, that's the problem. They were really up high. No, they weren't high. We were low. I forgot to level out.
Oh, we seem to have missed some messages. TSN told us to pick up our own crew while they fought against them.
They told us what?
They wanted us to pick up the Invictus's life pods while the Allied fleet craft fought. We were not really in any position to do that.
They said they have it.
Yeah, they said, get your men, we'll deal with these criminals.
Ah, I thought they said they'd gotten our men.
Starry, restore some torpedoes.
No, it's...
Oh.
Alright. Looks like ISN Command puts onto automated systems to get us back home. ISN Invictus, you can stand on your crew.
Roger that, thank you.
Now everybody
Alright.
go click the boom emote on the Invictus destroyed in the Discord.
They're one of the main ones above the click, actually.
Alright. Let's head up to mission briefing chamber for final debrief and then dismissal. In fact, no, let's make it conference hall A.
First.
I followed you. God, I'm tired.
I'm not sure what you mean, Leonardo. Leonard Dog. Names are silly.
Yeah, we went boom.
So did...
Mission accomplished.
Is that our
That
lot
was
in
the
life?
mission, wasn't it?
Alright, so, point and laugh as if... No, sorry, I should have said that. I'm sure the ISN Invictus is recoverable. In fact, we managed to get it back online at the end of that. It seemed that the pirates had some kind of disruption technology that was stopping our warp, though we noticed that despite being 10k out, the technology that we're using were able to hold us in position a bit like a tractor beam would.
So it wasn't actually a tractor beam, was it not?
No, it was definitely much more of a warp field disruption.
Oh. I feel better now.
Lied.
That coupled with being 3 or 4, I mean, we tried to engage that large formation that you'd engage with a rapid echo maneuver, and they stopped us in our tracks. Anyway, I think we managed to bring home the message that ISN command wanted us to get across. We neutralized a lot of those privateer assets, which means that they're going to take some time to rebuild. And we also transmitted further instructions to them saying that they need to utilize them in different ways. Hopefully as well it gives the civilians within the Antara system that we've met before a little bit of breathing room, maybe to build up a defense against them. Could be in this case that the ISN have shot themselves in the foot by allowing us to be so effective on taking out some of those privateer resources.
I am not sure if you're aware, sir. The TSN now believe that we owe them a favour after they helped us out of our life pods and back onto our ship.
It was
I wonder
most
what favours they would
unusual
expect.
Most unusual to see them intervening,
Mm.
given our colors.
I suppose they're getting to know us a bit more, and outside of ISN space, it's less of a risk to them.
Given the independent nature of the Antara system, it's probable that they were able to operate openly.
Mm-hmm. I think it shows the side to the TSN. They're willing to help. And I suppose in one regard, we helped them and sent them back their personnel, so they're returning that favour.
They were making it sound like we owe them in the transmissions.
Well, we owe that, that squad, and another squad owes us, so, they can square that between each other.
Mm. Alright. We'll wind the shift down there. It has been limited in numbers, but I assume that's due to the inquiry that's ongoing. Hopefully we'll be able to get plenty of details regarding that when the officers return. I think there's also been some kind of virus going around at the same time.
Yeah, we seem to have a lot of officers down with one bug or another. A bit concerning.
So
perhaps they've been
we
spending
make
too much
sure
time with
engineers
space whales.
from the biological. Yeah. Oh, maybe it was all that radiation. Let's get engineers to look at the biological filters, make sure that they're working at peak efficiency. Try and scrub some of the virus from the air around us. Okay, duty officer, I'll hand over to you to dismiss all officers.
Officers of the Imperial Stellar Navy, the Second Space Flotilla, 4th Hunter Group, you are dismissed.
Good flying, everyone.
Alright.
Good flying.
See you guys later.
Sleep.
User disconnected from your channel.
Go
User
sleep,
disconnected
Stein.
from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
See you next shift.
User
You are
disconnected from your
dismissed
channel.
to sick bay.
It feels like I've been in sick bay all day. Someone please kill me.
I tried.
Oh.